We are live
Oh, shit.
in front of the whole internet. So, don't, I don't know, say slurs, I guess? What?
I mean, I try not to anyway. Just, general practice.
I,
Don't say slurs,
I try, and then occasionally someone gets mad on the internet because I don't.
Yeah,
It's very weird.
yeah.
We live in a normal world.
Mm.
Anyway, yes, it is live. I've posted social media. Cool.
I am fucking around in the practice area because I wanted to try the fucking B-Wing.
Hey, you
It's
go.
as nonsense as I remember.
I, uh, I think I might not instantly go B-Wing, considering
Yeah,
that I...
take an X-Wing and get your eye in first. Jesus.
Yeah, because I remember the B-Wing takes a little bit of getting used to.
Yep.
Because it's basically a van.
It's a transit van. Yeah.
A transit van with, like, heavy ordnance.
Yep. I mean, any good transit van does.
No, I'm just thinking about, like, the only thing I've ever heard about, like, the origins of the transit van, like, how it became so dominant was, like, oh yeah, when they first released them, they were faster than most cars, so,
Yeah.
people
They were great getaway vans.
Yeah, they made great getaway vans because they were faster than the police cars and could store all of your ill-gotten gains. So I'm like,
Yeah.
And you didn't
Yeah.
need a big van license to drive one.
yeah, you wouldn't need an HGV because it's just a...
And I go back to the fucking shadow.
You're returning to the shadow realm. Oh, damn it. But yes, hello everybody.
Everyone send good vibes to Snipe.
Yeah.
Liz.
Please and thank you. But yeah, so what we're doing today is we're going to be streaming Star Wars Squadrons for the very complicated reason that when Longfang asked me what was going to be streamed tonight, I said, I don't know. And then Longfang says, hey, do you want to try Squadrons? Do you still have that installed? And I was like, yes, that is a good video game. I would like to play that again.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Dark Angels Fallen, for the resub there, and also to Hippie Hobo. Thank you very much. But yeah,
Thank you for spending your Bezos bucks on something better than Bezos ever would.
remember, every subscription, I was going to say sticks it to Jeff Bezos, but it doesn't really.
No, sadly.
But for every subscription, I will think... I won't say because I'll get kicked off Twitch. I will think of something I would like to happen to Jeff Bezos.
I mean, I'll stuff him in a locker anytime.
Yeah, and try and manifest it into reality with sheer force of will. I need to watch the Orville because apparently they've revealed the Shadow Realms in that show. Yes, the most recent episode is... So, I've talked about this before, how the Orville is a show that started off as a Seth MacFarlane comedy and then got better.
Yeah.
Because it just became a 90s era Star Trek, but with modern effects.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is now season 3 has started.
Mm-hmm.
And it had been slowly over the course of its run becoming less and less like a Seth MacFarlane comedy and just better.
Yeah.
And it has now reached a point at which I've watched the first 2 episodes of season 3 because those are the only ones that are out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody, but I apparently hit the secret button on my keyboard that starts the Hatterful Boyfriend soundtrack playing, and I have no idea that this keyboard had a button that did that.
I'm sorry. Fucking what? Snipe.
What? I think it was because I hit a button that turned on Steam's like music player, and it just started playing from the soundtracks that we've got.
From like the soundtracks you've got, yeah.
But yeah, it started playing a bit of Apple Boyfriend. Oh, that was not. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Probably extremely surreal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Weird.
But yeah, Seth MacFarlane comedy show becomes more like fucking next gen.
Yeah. But the first 2 episodes of the new season have maybe had about 4 jokes total for this comedy show. And when I say jokes, I mean that they've pretty much all stopped being like, oh, we're going to tell a jokey joke now, and they're all just characters kind of having a bit of banter with each other.
Right.
That honestly mostly feel like they could just exist in any world anyway. Like, it doesn't have to be a comedy to be like that. And when I say it doesn't have jokes, I don't mean that as a bad thing. I mean it is just 90s Star Trek now. Because it was a funny show in that when it was trying to be funny, it wasn't funny. But when it was just doing that kind of banter between co-workers, that was always, if not like funny, it was pleasant, you know? But these first 2 episodes of season 3 of what is ostensibly still supposed to be a comedy show, the first one has to have huge content warnings on it for suicide-related stuff.
Jesus.
Like, oh my god, the first episode is like,
With in a okay way?
okay. I watched it whilst I was in a weird headspace, where
that would not help, no.
Not in a headspace where it made me feel bad, but where I could not tell you if it was handled well or not. I was just sitting there going, oh.
We're doing this now, okay.
Right. Maybe I would have saved this for not episode 1 of your new season, but hey, whatever. And the second episode involves like a bunch of the crew getting kind of like they get borged basically, but like not mechanical. And they have to deal with like a place in space that is basically like cursed, and they're told not to go to. It's again, it's a lot, and it has some real body horror bits in it. Oh, thank you, Prime B, for the sub. Thank you very much. But yeah, so it's going fucking hard for the first 2 episodes of this comedy show. I'm okay with it because I liked the Orville when it's being Star Trek better than when it's being a comedy, because I think most RNG, it's done. I didn't go into detail about it whatsoever.
Oh yeah, it's done. You're fine. We were not gonna like dwell on that. Don't worry.
Yeah, I wasn't actually saying anything about it. But yeah, they're doing a lot with it that's that I was not expecting. And yeah, I'm enjoying it's the wrong word, but I'm really intrigued to see where it's going with it, because I really enjoyed the first couple of seasons of the Orville. I'll start up the game while I'm saying all this shit. I'm like, it's not perfect. It does have its issues. But I'll say this for it. You know how like Star Trek has had a habit of being both progressive but also about 10 years behind.
It's like the sort of pat in your head, you're doing great, son, of being progressive at times.
Like it has been at the forefront a lot of the time, but sometimes it's a bit far behind the curve.
I don't think anyone's going to deny that.
And well, the second episode of the Orville, it's like your old relatives trying to be progressive. Yeah. But by the time you get to, Modern Trek, I think handles it a little bit better. But the Orville, well, I'll put it this way: its second episode of its entire show is about gender. Yeah. Even if they might be a bit clumsy sometimes, they do go for the fucking... they do go for it, so, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cole. The Mocklin is a complicated subject that both does some cool stuff with them, as in using them as an avenue to talk about some very awkward situations,
Yeah,
but also,
which is what Star Trek
yeah,
does. You know.
but also sometimes it's very clumsy with it. Yeah, it's a complicated show. I would put it this way. I generally think that it is well-meaning.
Yeah, well, it's like Star Trek is. We know you mean well. It's okay.
Yeah.
Until it's not okay. Profit and lace. Cough, cough.
I want to watch the Orville. Loads of people recommend it to me, but I hate Seth MacFarlane's horrible smug face so much. You see, I had that issue too, but you know what's fucking horrible? That's really insidious, that really pisses me off? He's actually quite charming in the show.
Makes you fucking wonder, doesn't it?
Like, his real smug grin, it just comes across as like an actually genuinely warm smile, and you can't help but kind of like him. It's fucking irritating because he's Seth MacFarlane. You want to call him a prick, but you're like, oh damn it. But the whole thing about the Mocklin is they're basically about forcing conformity. Yeah, you know, actually, I think what they tried to do with the Mocklin, rather than it be, because obviously there are quote unquote problematic aspects to how it is portrayed at times. I think they're trying to do. They're doing the Star Trek thing of that they are basically portraying how fucked up it would be to do the thing to someone, but showing it from the other side, as if it was that way, as you know, so you don't watch it and go, "This is what is happening." It's more, wouldn't it be like, "This is what you're doing. It's fucked up when you put it like this, isn't it?" I think that's the vibe it's going for. But you know, it is seemingly written by a lot of straight cis white men. So you know, sometimes. And if it's not, then boy howdy, they certainly write like it sometimes. But there is also a fight scene where they are defending a group of people who have broken away from their government entirely to 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton, and you know that has to be celebrated. But anyway, I should stop talking about another sci-fi, and we shall play the one we're actually here to do. Let's remember, how the fuck do I invite you in? There you go. I'll do it. I remember it's way more complicated if you're inviting someone in who is on a different thing.
Yeah, got you. I am here.
So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna try and do and see if we can find anyone to play the multiplayer with?
Yes, I think that's the best thing we can do.
I fucking love the fleet battles against AI, especially.
Yeah. That's our thing.
Yeah. Match settings. Cool. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, thank you, Evil Mayor, for the bits. Thank you very much. With a little price tags.
Like, McFarlane and Seth MacFarlane were the same person, or Todd McFarlane and Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah. Or I mean, I've never thought they were the same person, but I have said one of them accidentally a bunch of times.
Oh yeah. And Todd's a bit of a wank as well, as far as I know. So you know.
My understanding is
or he's just severely up himself. I can't remember which.
I think maybe 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah.
I think he's more of I think he's more of like a Liefeldian like knob than a like an actively like malicious entity in the world. But I may be entirely misremembering. So my apologies to Todd McFarlane if I have besmirched your name and or get fucked if you are a prick.
Yeah.
Because I know you're watching. You're always watching.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
He name
Yeah.
searches like a certain stand-up comedian.
Yeah. Sorry, just give me 1 second because I just had a mid-30s moment where I reached behind myself to do something and then pulled a weird muscle in my arm. So I just need to,
Good, good.
you
Love
know.
that.
Yeah. It's great being in your mid-30s.
Oh yeah, love it. I'm early in that, and I'm still like, fuck everything.
You're just like, oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I've somehow got the FPS counter on my screen, and I still don't know how I've done it.
Sorry.
I've got an FPS counter on my screen, and I don't know how I've done it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like fucking Razer update or something that's fucking done it.
Do you want me to? I'll set, because there's probably less people playing. I'll set preferred faction to random just so.
Fine. If we have to play as a
Okay.
space fash.
Oh, I didn't know Todd and Neil Gaiman had beef.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the thing when it comes to like the
No,
comics.
I have the money.
Comic stuff. There's just so much weird beefs and nonsense going on with it.
Yeah.
Although I should probably just mention, if you are interested in like weird beefs in the past and stuff, there is a channel called NerdSync that I really quite like.
But you're going to say a channel called Weird Beefs, and I'm just so with you there.
Yeah, NerdSync. It's by a guy called Scott Nicewander, who also does the "It's Probably Not Aliens" podcast, which is also fantastic. Because it's an ancient aliens debunking podcast, so of course I like it.
Hey, you should go and check out your ships, loadouts, and everything.
Oh yeah, because I can actually do that while I'm doing this, can't I?
Yes.
Gotta remember all my buttons. There we go. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that channel. It is quite good. It does it's he's rebranded several times because he used to be like very much a standard comic YouTube.
Oh wait, I think I know the person you're talking about.
But then he started like going, no, I'm gonna like try and make something more interesting, and try and
Good
make
on
something
him.
more
Can
thoughtful.
be easy.
It's really good. I've got a bit. I mean, fair enough, Mira. But like, both Longfang and I quite like Kenobi.
Yeah, I like Kenobi.
Yeah.
Haven't found a problem with it that I've not been like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Is it perfect? No. But like,
No.
what is?
Do we ever expect anything to be perfect? No.
No. I'm old. I just like Star Wars.
Yeah. We're at this point. We're too old for this shit. Just, yeah.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. There's some funny. In the last episode, there was a couple of funny bits that I was like, okay, me and Wib were laughing about it, and Snipe were laughing about it, but like, I haven't found a problem with it. I like what it's doing with the Kenobi character.
I forgot that I'd made sure that I had my Rebel Grot star on the things that I use frequently.
Yes. And Call, if you're referring to the Big Coat Johnson bit of the episode, that was just funny. It was great.
I sometimes I do kind of just think sometimes you just got to do stuff because it's silly. I mean, to quote or to paraphrase George Lucas himself, there are some things you do for like narrative purpose, and there's some things you do out of pure whimsy.
Yeah.
And he was saying that of the special edition dewbacks, and those are in there because he just wanted to, because it was fun.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fair. I think all the customization options in this are left over from because I think Snipe played through it last.
Oh, you may be right. Great, make yourself a huge nerd again.
Because I can't. Yeah, because I played as the. Didn't I play as like weird, like off-brand Shaggy?
We both do.
Yeah. Otherwise known as me, I guess.
It's like, yeah, Lucas wanted the Dewbacks and the Rontos, and then we got the longest pod race ever because Lucas was like, "Fuck you, I'm going to make this good." Because people kept trying to cut out the pod race sequence or make it shorter, and he's like, "Fuck
No,
off."
it's fucking awesome. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking.
Oh, are you going for a Abednego?
Yeah, I always wanted to get him because I've always liked the design of the alien.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because they're a bit space pre-sainty.
Yes. Holy shit! You're
Never
right.
really thought about that until now. You reminded me of the worst documentary I've ever seen, and it was Discovery Channel. It was about how marine biologists discovered the body of a mermaid-like creature, but it was lost in transit or something. In the last 5 minutes, the narrator says this is how it could have happened. Yeah, there was a bunch of that at a certain time of like mockumentary stuff.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, what if... I remember when I was at college, someone who was in my group came up and said, oh, do you know they've, like, found evidence of, like fossil evidence of, like, a dragon? And I was like, I don't know how to tell you this.
I actually watched
Yeah.
and enjoyed that mockumentary about
It's like-
dragons, but yeah,
I-
yeah.
I had to explain to them that it wasn't real.
Yeah, it was an interesting, like, idea of a documentary.
You know,
I think we're fucked.
yeah, I think we might be fucked. I think we're just going to have to do the story.
I mean, I can't play the story with you, so you can do it if you want.
I thought it was a co-op.
No. Never has been, as far as I know.
I have an entirely false memory of that then.
Chat can, let me know. The dragon one was actually cool because it was all speculative biology. They didn't pretend it was real. Yeah, that was, yeah. Could also do private match. We'd get our asses kicked, but still.
We can give it a shot.
Sure. It'll be hilarious for chat to watch us because it'll be 5 AIs versus us. How do you do this again?
Create custom match?
I think so.
So... Fleet battles versus AI.
Yes, let's see. Privacy level. Skill level everyone? Meh. Unless changing the skill level actually affects them.
I
I'd leave it public just in case.
Hey, if people want to fucking join, then yeah.
We'll be the one fucking open match. Hey, Corvus.
Create match as pilot.
I guess.
I mean, at this point, if anyone's got this game installed,
Yeah.
you feel free to join.
Please. It works on a controller as well, Denzel. And worked quite well on a controller.
I've never had a fancy setup for it, so...
Yeah. You might want to just start the match rather than the wait period thing.
Oh, yeah. I was just having a drink. Gosh,
Oh, fuck's sake. Fine then.
Oh, I just realised it's still under Snipe.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I apologise for having what I thought was a good idea, and then I went, shit, the community might be dead.
It's a pity. I really like this game.
I mean, we need another one. We just need more of them.
It's one of the rare cases where I'm like, I kind of wish you'd monetized it more because then you'd be incentivized to make more stuff and therefore keep the community alive.
Mm-hmm.
a game where I'd be like, oh, there's DLC for it. Yeah, sure, cool, let's do that.
Yeah.
Oh. I managed to just briefly cast my eyes upon ye.
Yeah, I was looking about the place as well.
But we
Yeah,
shall
gosh,
get
no,
there.
I think the time's well past now, sadly.
Yeah. Yeah, if they just put in friendly bots as well, that would completely solve at least our issue.
Yeah. I just pray they're working on another. And, like, give us more stuff. Give us some, like, fucking Clone Wars fighters. It's just the two of us.
Rest easy, Squadron. Vanguard 1 is here.
Okay.
Okay, this is Vanguard 2 standing by.
Okay, that's the shields and how you prioritize stuff. So we go.
It's all or
That's the
nothing.
boost. Okay.
That's what I was afraid of.
Getting used to the controls. How do you lock on? That's the one thing I can't remember.
Left trigger.
Okay.
Enemies locked on.
Okay. This is where I remember I'm not actually very good at the dogfighting aspect.
You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
Come on.
It's okay, we're just having a little bit of a time.
Yes, yes.
Oh, hello.
I have set up my loadout slightly wrong, so I'm hitting the wrong bumper for rockets, but it's fine.
Run away! Let me rejuvenate my shields somewhat.
Press the advantage. We want the enemy on the defensive.
I'm taking many hits.
Oh, okay.
You got exploded.
I did. That moment where I was like, oh yeah, shit, you need to actually, like, move.
Any more of this and they'll be all over our frigates.
I think this was originally a VR exclusive or intended as such. It is a game you can play in VR, and it is very good in VR, but,
Apparently, I still don't have anything VR, so...
it's very subtly done, so it's,
Yeah, we're on the back foot immediately, I had a feeling.
Destroy. The Empire's coming for our frigates. Defensive formation.
oh, okay, I'm being shot a lot.
I got the one that was on your arse, I think.
Thank you.
Take down Vanguard 1.
Okay. Right. I'm dead.
Locked on.
Which is the ones that we just fucking hated again? Do you remember the name?
It was, whoops, I boosted into a rock.
Yeah, that'll happen.
You heard the droid. Got one on my tail.
Yeah, no, what was the... Gem Blessage!
Yeah, that was it.
Gem fucking Blessage, that was the one. Oh. I died inside the healing area.
Oh yeah, we know it was a throwaway game, we just wish it wasn't.
Yeah. It's, you know what it actually kind of reminds me of a bit? It reminds me of, say, like the multiplayer for Mass Effect 3 that was such an afterthought, but was really, really good. But with the slight difference that in that they did eventually make a full game. Well, they did eventually like add it with more stuff into Mass Effect Andromeda, and it turned out to not actually be very good.
Weird that. Almost like Andromeda was a bit fucking half cooked and then just thrown out.
I liked Andromeda.
I know you did, but I think we can still say it was a bit fucking half cooked.
Yeah. On account of it barely working.
Yeah.
Especially when it was launched. Oof. That was rough. The combat Mass Effect Andromeda was great. That is the thing. And it turned out all they actually had to do to make the combat amazing was add a jump. that was
amazing.
That was pretty much it. It just they sped things up a little bit, added a jump, and then suddenly you could play as such a wildly aggressive, have such a wildly aggressive style of play that it was just really, really fun. Oh, damn it!
You okay there?
Everything's fine.
Did you get ironed?
Yep, I completely forgot about that mechanic, I won't lie.
Fair.
Missile headed right for me.
No, don't fire missiles up my bottom.
Okay, heading back for more bombs is what I meant to say there, Brain. Thank you.
It is fine. You know, since I am also just wildly attacking Gem Blessage,
I'm in their sights.
I
How's
should
that working out?
I should probably just go for a bomber myself, really, because that's how I'm playing so.
I'm being followed.
I mean, if you want.
Finish off that cruiser, Vanguard.
Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh!
What happened?
I
I just saw it in the replay. Okay.
Yeah, I boosted, didn't see a small rock that then catapulted me into the bad times.
Yeah, that'll happen.
But yeah, I'm just reminded, like, yeah, I always just used to play this as like a heavy bomber and just destroy all of the.
They fired a missile.
That was kind of both our jobs, because I would do X-Wing and then just, like, scrape along the hull, taking out turrets.
Yeah.
They okay back there, buddy.
Tell
And
you
then-
what, you keep the fighters busy, if you can.
Well, my spiraling corpse will distract them.
And I'll do that. And then I'll get the fuck out of there. If I can.
Imperial cruiser's gone for good.
I suppose I should actually just go for a fight so we've actually got something that's a bit more fightery. Because obviously there's just the two of us. Like, why don't they have it so you can have friendly AI in this?
I don't know.
Like,
It's irritating.
obviously they have the ability to, because, well, hey, look at these enemy AI. It just
Yeah.
needs to be that.
Yeah. I
Oh,
agree.
yeah. Yeah, Gem Blessage, you absolute piece of shit. Oh, he died. Well, you
Just
know.
the Nebula and B got him.
Good.
That's embarrassing. You got taken out by a
Oh
medical
god.
frigate.
Did the thing just sneak up? Oh, yeah, okay.
What?
On my run, suddenly a TIE Interceptor just appeared right up my butthole.
Yeah, that's how they work.
Like, canonically, that makes a lot of sense. I'm okay with it.
It's on the way.
Well, I'm not. It's
The name is accurate or something. It's weird, that.
Yeah. Hey, Corley.
This is gonna suck. This is going to suck.
Lucky I was here for you, Vanguard 2.
I'm alive. I was about to say, I'm assuming you got the cruiser with you.
Yep.
Nice.
Vanguard, press the attack.
Okay, cool.
Fuck me, I even made it back to resupply. Oh.
Oh.
Locked on.
Okay.
You okay there?
I was just going on muscle memory of like attacking Star Destroyers. I'm like, oh yeah, wait, no, this kind of thing doesn't work quite as well when you're not a B-wing that is made entirely of bombs.
I mean, I'm about to do the bomb bit. Because I am in a B-wing that is approximately made out of 400 bombs.
Yeah, excellent. I will say this is going remarkably well. I seem to remember every time we tried to do this like previously with just two of us, like we got
Get swamped
horrifically-
immediately.
Yeah, you just get because they've got well, even if they're AI and not as good as humans, there's like 5 of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Well, I'll to try and keep them off your tail a little bit. I'll.
Yep, I'm heading back for more bombs. Next time I die, I'll hop into Y-Wing. We get a bit of a faster run. Oh, we've got this, I think. Chat, we've got this, right?
You've got a tail, Vanguard 1. Figure it out.
No. No. Ah, well, your
I
missile.
heard the pop of you there.
Well, the missile lock isn't going to help you very much because, well, I'm dead. You know what? Let's try my classic.
Oh, are you doing it?
Just for a run.
Y'all aren't ready for me.
All right.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, yeah, I've got my ridiculous missiles, my bombs. I'm a regular attack. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! I'm just remembering the overcharging of shields and stuff.
Yep, I was going to
Oh,
say if
yeah,
you're going to
that
go
was
and do a run, overcharge your shields, you're going to need it.
Okay, now I'll build up
Because
my...
they are very unhappy, and also I think we're about to go back into defense mode. Also, yeah, be careful, because I'm not there to give you a hand.
Nothing locked onto me. Plastic tractor beam.
Yep.
It's okay. I just unloaded literally everything into it.
Good.
Imperial ships advancing on our defensive line. Stop that raider immediately.
Okay. Oh, actually, I can destroy the raider with upsetting amount of bombs. Oh, yeah.
Do we have a... Yep, we do have a raider inbound, I see it.
Yeah.
Gem blessage.
Damn you! Okay, where's the fucker?
Over
Ah, I see.
near
Yeah.
B.
The Nebulon B.
Yeah.
Orienting yourself in a B-wing.
Yep, have fun with that. Come on. You're doing great, buddy.
There we go. Need to get more bombs. Okay. Is this game the first time we've seen a B-wing's cockpit? I mean, you see inside one in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. We've seen them a little bit. They're probably also in one of the other space Star Wars games that have been out. There's
Yeah.
been a few, so.
The Empire off that frigate or we're in real trouble.
Oh, that Raiders.
I'm going for it.
There we go.
Oh, nice. Although Gem Blessage also took down the Nebula B.
Oh, it's a good thing he's right in front of me now.
Yeah, excellent. We were both shooting at him there, by the way.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Gems shall not leave here intact. God, I forgot how this thing turns like a fucking houseboat.
You're doing great. Both the Nebulons down.
Enemies locked on.
Shit, I think they are. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Shall orient myself. Shields
Doing
up.
great.
Nope.
Oh, his shields are back, of course. Fuck.
Nope.
Shooting at me. I'm in their sights.
No, 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 no. Ah, damn it.
Taken out.
Yeah. Oh wait.
On my way. Lucky you.
Now I'm just having, because I've been painting so many Battlefleet Gothic ships for a bit. I'm now just having a weird thing where I'm like, this could be a fun, this would be a fun thing to be able to do in. I mean, to be fair, you could basically take these mechanics and just pop them into basically any fictional universe.
Yeah. Yeah. However, I will say, this is still like the most quintessentially Star Wars thing.
Oh yeah.
Like Jedi and all that are cool and everything, but like, oh yeah, starfighters
Yeah.
attacking big things. It's
Oh, cool. Destroyed a whole section.
nice. Good job. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the weak points.
You should hit them for massive damage.
I am attempting to.
You remember memes? Remember when?
Yeah, remember when memes existed?
Try not to. Okay. Now I need to orient myself. Where the fuck is everything? Oh, okay.
That's always the question.
I just sedately just collided with an asteroid and died.
Same. Well, I didn't die, but I just did collide with a fucking asteroid. They are on my arse.
I do guess this is as close as you can possibly get to literal Star Wars. This is true.
Let's do this right.
Enemy shields disabled. Attack that Star Destroyer.
Well, someone disabled their shields. I ain't doing shit.
You see, I was
Running away from TIE fighters for the last like 5 minutes.
I was 2 kilometers away, but I'll claim victory.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Enemies locked
Oh
on.
god damn it! I forgot about the tractor beams in the bottom.
Don't have it right for me. Under attack.
Star Destroyer shields back online.
How dare you have shields back online? Most of you is destroyed.
I have 500 plus hours of flight time in this game and I still slam into the rocks in this map. That makes me feel
Yeah.
slightly better, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Cole, bless you. Ah, defense.
Help is on the way.
Oh yeah, I should really not be in this particular ship for defending the big
I
thing.
would agree with you there.
Yeah, okay. Let me go back into the hold.
Enemies locked onto me.
Leave me alone. No.
fucking rocks.
Okay, whatever.
You good there?
I think I got somewhat unmoored in
Reality.
in like which way was up, and I couldn't find where I wanted to go.
You're in space, it's fine. They got a radar. I bet they fucking do. Insert for honor here.
Yep.
I wasn't worried.
Yeah, they do.
That's not good.
No, that needs to go.
Okay, where the fuck is it?
You were right by it a second ago. I saw your name tag.
I see it. There we go.
Oh, let's not do the compare 40k to X thing, guys. It doesn't work. 40k is already just big and fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It's designed to be the biggest and dumbest.
I may have pumped an unreasonable amount of fire into that raider.
While I was helping, I jumped in a Y-wing immediately.
Oh shit, yeah, no, that thing was fucked.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is bad.
Yeah, I think we've lost this one.
Because the thing is, I don't think I can't swap my ship because the raider, because they're actually attacking the thing. So.
Yeah, you can. You can get into the hangar still.
Oh, I thought you couldn't do that when you.
No, you can.
Oh, okay. Ah, there it is. Good. I mean, I think I might die inside this thing, but...
Ah, you're fine.
Let's do this right.
Get
Okay.
close enough, the cutscene kicks in, and everything's fine.
Okay, let's find a dickhead to shoot at, and then...
Just keep hitting the A button, it'll filter through targets.
There we go.
Oh, come here, you wank. Oh.
Oh.
You okay?
You know when you get close enough to something that it's like you get caught in its gravity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had that happen to me, and it wasn't good.
Did you do an explosion?
No, but my little A-wing ain't looking so good.
Meanwhile, I'm getting back in the hangar. I just saw you crash into the hangar as I went in.
Yep. That's what I meant to do.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. This is good. Good.
Y'all aren't ready for me.
Okay. Right, we don't actually need to do that much damage to it. We just need to take out its shields.
I would start picking away at the bits where you can see vacuum escaping.
Yep.
Ardo, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing. Alex.
Oh.
I am about to explode, however, so there's that.
I may have. You know what? My
I
character.
took out a couple of turrets.
Wait.
Wait. Ha!
We did it! And I only partially had to fly straight into it. A victory by...
The Hobbit android.
Victory for Glup Shitto. Now I'm just remembering, like, with the capital ship damage thing, how, like, I'd go into fights with my B-Wing, and then I'd, like, have 10 times the capital ship damage
Yeah.
of everyone
that's
else.
just your job.
Because that's just what I enjoyed doing.
Yeah. Right, get us back to the waiting room.
Yes.
I think I'm going to say Web hitting the bridge caused it to do an executor.
Yep, that's definitely what happened.
Good. Right. Let me see.
Okay. Edit match details.
'Cause I think someone said. In.
How do you-
chat. Give me a second.
Okay.
What's up? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to. You were saying.
There we go. Ah, I see Warpath has joined the squadron too. There you go.
It is a small joy of mine to badly Photoshop different hats onto Warpath.
Yeah. It's great. Fuck you. I am going to go and have a cigarette before we
Okay.
actually go, though, if you don't mind.
No worries.
I'll be right back. Just chat, be nice to Wib.
Hello, be nice to me. I just had a stream idea with Snipe want to play the original trilogy in Skywalker Saga. That is it is on the cards. I think the one that Snipe wanted to do was the sequel trilogy. There's a small joy to see Warpath in different theme hats. Yes. Yeah, anyone can join. I have no idea how you join. I've forgotten everything about this game, apparently. Aside from that I like to play in the B-Wing and fly at things. And then forget that I've got like 40 feet of fighter underneath me, straight down, and to occasionally snag it on the Star Destroyer and flip myself over. Yeah. It's public session, press join custom game and you're one of like 4 in the list. Oh, fair enough then. But yeah, no, anyone is welcome to join. There's 2 more spots, so if you've got the game and you want to join us, I'm more than happy. Oh, as you have. Excellent. I am very down for this. Excellent. I see me. Yeah. But yeah, no, as I was talking earlier, yeah, I would love it if they did more with this, because like I'm not really a flight sim guy. Even sort of a very arcadey one like this, it's just not a genre I've ever really got like seriously into or anything. But you know, this is sort of like arcadey enough, but also has enough depth to it that like I just really enjoyed it, and it's just kind of weird to me, I guess, how kind of solid it is, whilst they sort of like just haven't really done much with it. Which is good and bad, because it means that, yeah, it hasn't, you know, been monetized to hell and back and completely gutted to just foist money out of you. But it does mean that, like, yeah, after the initial brace of when it was popular, getting games is just kind of hard, which is a pity. Because, yeah, the AI, like, the fleet battles in general, but mainly the AI fleet battles, such as, like, I like PvE stuff. I always have. It's nice and chill. It doesn't have any of like the competitiveness of like the PvP stuff. I don't know. I just like it. But yeah, because I just really enjoy this game mode. But obviously, it's increasingly difficult to get a game. It's sort of like Space Marine, where it's just become harder to actually get games in it. Although actually, to be fair, I haven't played since they did the big anniversary release for that, so I don't know if that rejuvenated the player base or not. So I got quite into Space Marine multiplayer. Or more accurately, I get quite into it for like a week. Long enough to get my eye in and get kind of good. But never long enough to, like basically play it just long enough that I would then stopped playing it, and then when I decided to next play it in like 6 months, I would have lost every bit of it, like the thing, and I'd have to build it up again. That was my experience with Space Marine multiplayer. I'm not a huge multiplayer person in general, so outside of PvE stuff that I like a lot.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was just going to, when you're back, just go and grab myself a drink again because it's fucking warm in here.
Right, you've got 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try and manage it.
Hi, everyone. Battlefront 2 is smart enough to add a multiplayer mode when you'll need 4 people and you can level your characters. Yeah. I really love this game to death, and I want more. And I bet I can't be the only one, as well as Web, that's sitting here just going, I want more of this, please. Please. No, I can't. Okay.
I hate it. Don't you hate it when you get up and you don't realize exactly how warm you were, and you're like, oh god, I feel like a member of the royal family.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should probably start the match, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Star Wars. It is a Star Wars.
It is a Star Wars. Look at those stars. We hang around too much. Right. Okay. Let's see. One of those, and then
I'm going to do my B-wing bullshit then, since we've actually got like.
everyone.
Oh, who
Apparently.
else? Who was the person
I
who
don't
jumped in
know.
at the end?
Call and then
Oh.
a random.
Oh, okay. Well. As long as the random doesn't say slurs, I'm okay with them.
Yeah, the ship battles in Battlefront 2 were weird.
They were an adequate amount of space battle. They were exactly as much or as little as they needed to be.
Yes.
And no more. Like, the ones in the Lego Star Wars games are more than that.
Alright, this is Vanguard 1 checking in.
Okay, this is Vanguard 2 standing by.
I just remember, because I've got the extra bombs in this, I can't actually spin around the things on my ship.
Oh, you're carrying rockets as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
The Empire has a bad history when it comes to Yavin. Keep that legacy.
Ah, yeah, we're on Yavin Prime, and up ahead is Yavin 4.
Their cruisers. And
Hey, Jem.
destroyer.
It's a gamble. Then again, what is up?
I don't leave anything to chance.
Good, the Nebulon B did God's work.
Me or you?
Begone!
Look at Dresker. Are you on the radar? Yeah, you're on the radar.
Yep.
Silly question, really.
Is there a large thing? Yes, I'm hurling bombs at it.
The Old Republic space battles are fucking weird. Jesus, dude.
Missile inbound.
There is something immensely satisfying about just doing a full bombing run.
Oh, yeah.
Although, man, do I need to have, like, all the bits of my ship filled with polyfiller right now.
Same. I am in many pieces. And being chased by Gem Blessage.
Oh. I would help, but I am similarly in a bad shape. Oh. I also remembered that because of the specific setup to make mine a more aggressive bomber, also my thing doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember to charge your shields before you go flying in there.
Enemies locked on. Oh no.
There we go. And now recharge my shields and try and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, remember if you hold X and move the joystick, you can change your shield facing.
Oh yeah, shit, I always forget about that mechanic. Some of the best fun in this game is doing a bombing run in a B-wing with a U-wing constantly resupplying you. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be quite fun.
None of us are very good at U-wings.
I think the only
I'm really not, so...
Yeah, the only person I've ever played with who I seem to remember, like, used U-wings a lot was Lynn. Lynn used to...
Yeah.
Lynn used to play U-wing quite a lot. Which was, admittedly, very fun. Okay. Let's charge everything up. Give myself a boost so I can get out of the way when I need to.
Okay. Ion.
Yep. Oh,
I saw that happen there.
And then as soon as I got control, while I was flying at like 1,000 miles an hour into a ship, couldn't really do much about that.
You've almost taken out that cruiser.
I'm flying about his Toyota Hilux with an MRS strapped to the back of it. Are we going to get into a question now of does a B-wing technically count as a technical or something?
It does not. Fuck off.
But
Overheat already.
does the Millennium Falcon count as a technical, since it is just a big cargo thing that's got guns strapped to it?
It is a freighter.
I guess realistically, the gun it would be if like it had like a super laser attached to it.
Yeah, because the guns do come as... Well, cannons on it do come as standard.
Yeah.
And Quintessence, I agree that the U-Wing just is one of the best new cannon ships.
Yeah, no, it just fits in so smoothly.
Missile incoming. Not good.
Well, I think I got one of the tractor beam turrets out there. So that'll be helpful for someone, I'm sure.
Run away! Oh god, that much boosting on a B-wing, you're like, oh god, I'm gonna need an entire sector to stop.
I had someone in my chat last stream who plays a shitload, it like has thousands of hours, saying that B-wing pilots always boost, never fly normally.
Yeah.
Just boost, drift, boost again, drift, boost, boost, boost.
I could never get the hang of the drifting, in all honesty.
I get that.
Oh, goddamn.
Keep fighting like this.
Okay, their tractor beam projectors are down.
We can keep fighting like this, we just have to not be cowards.
So we get mulched by the Star Destroyer.
I'm a B-wing pilot, I'm not possessed of self-preservation.
You know what? Fair.
Fire a missile at me.
That guy behind you, Vanguard 1.
I just saw Call do the full spin in the B-Wing. It's the weirdest looking thing.
Maybe next time. Missile inbound.
Oh. Oh no. I got ioned and went up the Raider's bottom. God, one of the things I most regret, like, you know how you have like toys as a kid, and like there's some that you like whatever, and some you do really regret getting rid of. I really,
yeah, totally.
I really regret getting rid of my Action Fleet B-wing, because it's like a like 6-7 inch long B-wing,
Help is on the way.
like good detail on it,
Yeah.
little canopy that opens for a little micro machine guy to fit inside, you know.
All the Micro Machine stuff was so good.
Yeah. Like I've still got.
Millennium Falcon was a little weird because the scale is wonky shit,
Oh, yeah.
but you know.
I think I think that's the only one I actually still have. Because that is currently on Snipe's Star Wars shelf.
Good.
She has the Star Wars shelf. Oh, thank you, Ranger, for the subscription. Thank you.
There's a reason why the B-Wing pilot's helmet encompasses the full head and face, and it's because otherwise they would knock themselves out charging into the cockpit headed first at full speed.
Yep.
Not good.
Ooh.
Don't worry, Wib, you can get a 6 or 7 inch special toy fairly easy these days.
Well, that is true. That is true.
Good
But do
work.
they have S-foils is the question.
Ooh. Here's... Okay, no. Do they have S-foils, and can you hit a button to make them, lock S-foils in attack position?
Do the ears on a rampant rabbit count as S-foils?
I knew it was going that way, and yet...
I'm just asking the real questions, you know.
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, I just saw you go full pelt and boost
Yeah.
away. And the storm of rockets.
Yep. There we go.
I helped.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of satisfying things you can do in this game, but few of them are as satisfying as blowing up the shields.
Oh yeah, the stupid fucking golf balls, of course.
There's just something about it, you know.
Mm.
I think locking S-foils is just the equivalent of using something with a flared base.
Your luck's about to change.
The shields are stored in the balls, of course.
Come back to the flagship.
No.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Right, well, we'll just hang back, wait for the raider to appear, and then there it is.
Frigates are under attack.
Oh no, you don't.
Okay, I'm back on anti-fighter duty. You can handle a raider yourself. Now that you've got your eye back in and a fucking B-wing.
Yep. I mean, the other B-wing pilot, Psycho, I think that his name is.
I think so.
They are doing better at the B-winging than me, but you know what?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I was about to say the raider just got destroyed, didn't it? Yep, there we go.
And I'm helping Goth with a TIE Reaper, I think. There we go.
I got you, Vanguard Corps.
There we go. I actually shot down a fighter. You know, I've got to do it at least
Hey.
once per game just to, you know, keep my eye.
Have you got
on
the big rotary cannons, or is it the 2 ion and like one late
Yeah.
blaster one you're using?
It's that one.
Yeah, it's weird that.
The rotary cannon is very strange. It's
The
very
rotary
cool.
cannons is shit. That's what I use in the Y-wing.
I do. I think my Y-wing setup does have that. To be fair. Gem. 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 Gem.
It's okay, Web. Everyone is on gem right now.
Okay, good.
I think everyone was shooting at him.
Okay, let's get my shield recharged. Oh shit! I totally didn't even realize I was out of bombs. Oh well.
Ah, you silly dingus, you. Get the fuck out of there.
Yep.
I'm making a run in the shield generator. Or no.
Oh, okay. We did the thing.
We did the thing. Doodly-doo.
This game's good.
This game is very good.
I like this game.
Fuck you, Chip.
You see, you can tell I was using bombs because I had 80% accuracy.
Yeah.
How did I do? Yeah, I did a lot of damage.
You did good. You did good.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If you're out of bombs, there's always the A-Wing in Return of the Jedi way of destroying things. There is that, but annoyingly, that is not as effective as you'd like it to be.
Yeah. Right. Everyone's still in, just hit the start match thing as quick as you can.
Yeah, just fucking going for it.
You're trapped now.
This is I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. Yeah, I'll carry on with my silly thing. In this context, does the B-Wing stand for Bad Dragon? No, it stands for Bill.
It does not stand for Bad Dragon. Fuck that company.
It stands for Bill. We all know it does.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Blade if you want to be boring, but I still stick with Bill.
Well.
If you don't know, by the way, for people, that I can't remember the name of the person, but the person that designed it, they needed to have two new ships for two new fighters for Return of the Jedi, and so it was just A and B, which is where the names actually come from, and it was designed by a guy called Bill. So when they called them an A-Wing and a B-Wing, it was just joked that the B stood for Bill.
Blade Wing came later, and it makes sense, sadly.
Yeah.
How about the fucking B-Wing episode of Rebels?
Like, oh, it's just a fighter, we don't have to worry about this. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck, it's got a composite laser. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, oh, fuck, oh, God. It's all gone to shit.
What you get, Empire, for being a bunch of dickheads.
Yeah, Sons of Decay. Yeah, I keep forgetting that EA doesn't have, like, the
they don't
rights.
have the exclusive license anymore, do they?
Yeah.
Because they're still doing stuff, I think. Because Jedi Survivor is going to be a... Jedi Survivor must be a EA game. Right?
Yeah, it will be. One would assume. Unless it changed publisher, which I doubt would happen.
Which Transformer is big enough to use a B-Wing like a sword?
The Ark.
Devastator? The Ark.
This Vanguard too, and I think I'm ready.
It's time, Vanguard Squad.
The Ark is a big boy.
Down their ships.
It's a big lad.
Destroyer. Whatever you do not let the Empire advance.
Okay.
Putting it all on the line.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Warpath would be a great rebel pilot. He could jump out in the enemy's hangar and go into tank mode.
There we go. The thing where you're like, oh wait, no, I'm pointed completely the wrong way. Let's turn myself around.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, what the fuck did I just get caught on? Ugh.
Ooh, that's my bad.
Sorry. Sorry, Cole. I shot you a little bit.
Fine.
In my defense, I am not flying a very subtle ship.
No, you're not. You're flying a brick. A brick shaped like a crucifix.
Mm. I can't wait till I have, because obviously I'm painting a lot of Battlefleet Gothic right now. I can't wait till I have learned enough of the rules to find what is the least subtle ship that it is possible to take and build 50 of them.
Hey, how would they feel at Warhammer World if you just turned up and said, can we have a game of Battlefleet Gothic here?
I think they go and find Andy Chambers so he can come and shake your hand.
Fair.
Legitimately though, I do really like the general ethos with how it's written.
Yeah.
It's very
Wait,
old school in a lot of regards.
you know, so you make the joke that EA, like, Ubisoft can come in and make a version of the Division but Star Wars, but I'd be fine with that. Be a rebel group, being a bunch of dicks in a city, yeah, sure.
And that's the thing, you know, there's a lot of things to like. Ubisoft are obviously.
Yeah, I just noticed one of the people in our team now is Quintessence.
Oh, good,
They're
excellent.
from our chat.
Excellent.
Let's do this round.
I totally didn't even notice another person had joined because I'm that observant.
It's hard to notice when you're flying about and shooting things.
But yeah, I think sometimes it's easy to think of like a lot of the open worldy stuff to like because it's been so done to death by companies like Ubisoft, who still haven't done anything about sexual assaults in their company. You know, funnily enough.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, but
the dark part of my brain is saying give it time. Because, you know, corporations.
Yeah. But yeah, like these things get such kind of a bad reputation.
You okay there?
Oh, I just did that fun thing where you drop all the bombs and then you see like turret destroyed, turret destroyed, turret destroyed.
Oh,
Like,
yes,
yeah.
glorious.
But like some of these game types and stuff, like they are cool and they're fun, but like they just got overdone and we kind of forget that
Yeah,
sometimes.
market's oversaturated with it.
Yeah, totally.
Honestly, if it was a co-op game that's like The Division, but it's Star Wars, I'm in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And anything's going to be better than the nothing that Quantic Dream's making now.
Oh yeah.
There has been no news about that since that one trailer. There wasn't a trailer, it was just a bunch of images.
This is reminding me when everyone was really excited for Destiny 1, but all they'd shown off was skyboxes, and I was left utterly perplexed.
Everyone knows Bungie's good at skyboxes, I guess.
Yeah, it's
But
like
yeah, it's really weird. Although as far as I know, well, as far as I was watching Star Wars Explained talk about it, and they're like, they were trying to get a team together for the was it Eclipse, the Quantic Dream game was?
something like that.
And he's kind of just wondering, like, could they just not hire anyone? Because of the shitty fucking reputation they have.
That would be very funny.
And I'm kind of into that idea. It would make sense.
We've destroyed the enemy's tractor beam.
Missile incoming. Not good.
Okay, yeah, I would be into a Sniper Elite game where you're a Tusken Raider just sniping fucking stormtroopers, yes.
I wasn't worried.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Its cycle rifle pops every now and again. Oh, those guns sound so cool.
Special mission where you've got to try and take out pod racers. Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, okay. Ah. Thank you for all the resupplying, by the way.
Oh, is it contestants?
Yes.
Being an absolute fucking hero.
Yes, doing the thing that none of us can figure out how to do properly.
Well, it's not that I figured out how to do it, it's just, I don't know, I don't like viewing all of them. We fed it to the fucking Reaper, the video version, that thing sucks. Oh, good. Good. Shields are down. I know what I'm doing.
Quintessence just, once again, absolutely fucking just giving me all my bombs. I'm fucking great.
Okay, I made a dent on the left bollock of the Star Destroyer.
Okay. I destroyed a whole section and a bunch of turrets, so...
Good.
It's always so weird when you actually see how the B-Wing fires its things, because they just fire... Well, just the way the bombs work in this game, because they fire straight down.
Yeah.
Which is very strange.
It's your lucky day, Vanguard.
Okay.
Sniper Elite 5's good. It's not... It's not got enough yet.
Oh, is it just a
Which-
bit basic?
Yeah.
That's a pity.
There's like 5 or 6 rifles in the game, and it's like, come the fuck on. But their DLC roadmap's out, so like, oh, I can just see every gun in that ship triangulating on you there. There we go.
Gonna try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Mm.
Oh, excellent.
Yep, they fired a missile at me.
There you go. Good job, Cole.
I just dropped my missiles on the just dying ship just to, you know, make myself feel better.
No, it's got like 5 or 6 rifles, and then it's got pistols and SMGs as well. It's just there isn't enough variety yet. Nice. Jesus Christ, I just saw Quintessence's level.
Alright. Yeah, that's normally how my capital ship damage looks. 0 kills, 62,000 damage.
Oh, Denzeo, I don't play multiplayer either. I just play the single player in Sniper Elite. It needs more though. But it is, the roadmap has like missions, new missions and new guns and everything on it, so
I'll just start the match again straight away.
yeah, I had a feeling you would do that.
I think I might actually go for a run where I actually try and get my eye in with dogfighting again.
Okay.
I say again as if I was ever good at it.
Quiet you. I'll be in a Y-wing if you need me.
Okay. A-wing or X-wing?
X-wing's more forgiving
Yeah, that's true.
because the A-wing is a speedy boy.
Yes.
Oh, it's a speedy boy, and also it has good shields compared to. Well, it has shit shields compared to an X-wing and A-wings, like made out of tissue paper.
Pretty much.
Yeah, same, Denzeo, same.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
Sinister.
Sinister. X-Wib. Long wing and X whip. Good, good.
Good, good. I know I said this to you a lot, but like I think sometimes we really need to like sit down and appreciate how fucking weird the design of TIE fighters are.
It's great. I love it. With their stupid fucking radiators on the side or whatever the fuck.
I apparently forgot to hit the button correctly, and I just started in a B-wing. Oh well.
Just do a 180 and go right into the hangar. You're fine. That's what I do.
I would, but there is a
There's a raider, isn't there?
yeah. So you know.
Well, we're the two bombers right now, so.
If we're gonna do this, let's do it with style.
And discipline.
Okay. Where is the? There it is.
Oh, rotary cannons.
There's something will go on the offensive, Vanguard.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Okay.
Okay. You still got bombs left?
I didn't get a chance to use any of them.
So yes then, good.
Yes. The answer is I have a lot of bombs.
What one are you heading for?
D.
Alright with you. Bombs away.
Sorry.
They're
They're shooting at me.
shooting at me.
I'm in their sights.
They shouldn't at you too if you were in the danger zone.
Okay. Oh.
Web is a W wing, which is a thing. Oh god, let's not get into the expanded universe and the amount of different wings they made.
Because most of them look very bad.
The K wing is. No, not the K wing. The no, I forgot what it was now. There's one of them that's fine, and the K wing is like, this is a bit much.
The one that's just got like 15 things hanging off it.
Yeah, it's a K wing.
Yeah. The
Not the finest
E-wing's
design.
okay.
The E wing is what I was thinking of. It's fine.
I mean, it's just kind of a worse X-wing, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Missile heads right for me. I wasn't worried. Taking fire.
I do like how snarky the pilots are.
Yeah.
Like,
It
oh
feels
god,
right.
oh god, I'm being targeted. Nah, no, it's fine. I wasn't worried. See, I will change the X-wing when I die, but I just haven't died yet. So.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly, I am probably about to die.
Sounds about right.
Yep, there we go.
Oh yeah, I just saw your flaming wreckage fly past.
Yeah. The E-wing would be so much better without the above canopy gun. Yes.
That's the big issue with it, honestly.
Yeah, it just looks
It's a fun
awkward.
design for like a light fighter, but it's
It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it just doesn't really work very well. Like, just aesthetically, like, oh, we need to have more than 2 guns, like, because the X-wing had 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just yeah. Okay, I will concern myself with the tiny blips for a little while.
Yep. Just hit A, switch targets, go after anyone with a name. That's what you do in a dogfight, right?
I mean, something like that.
I'm happy to report we didn't lose like 20 viewers when we badmouthed some in the EU, by the way.
Oh, that means I need to try harder.
No, that's like one of my fears is that I say something about the EU and then suddenly I'm like, my channel's dead. It's an irrational fear, but it's a fear.
Yeah, my position is that the EU is mostly bad, but people just remember the good stuff. Because it's like anything. The most of most things are kind of bad.
Oh, remember your left bumper on the X-Wing as a repair.
Oh, yeah, shit. God, it's got that. Gem Blessage! I'm coming for you.
I've been duped. The W-Wing is from a Clone Wars roleplay community? Oh. Was that the name they made up for the V19 Torrent or something? Because that kind of, if you put it upside down, it would have a W shape because it's got the 3 wings. Yes, that is my best guess. Shut up.
Damn it.
Oh, that EU. I thought it was a weird political turn in the discussion. No. No.
Let's get into contentious issues, opinions about the EU.
Kinda like it, honestly.
It's not great, but it's...
But,
But, you know, leaving it wasn't a good idea.
Forget about me.
Okay. Okay, I need to
I
not
rate
just...
all Star Wars ships based on how difficult they were to stick lights in. And that's why I hate the Torrent. You know what? Fair.
Locked onto me.
Oh, okay. Damn you, Gem Blessage! Yeah, I'm remembering why I don't do dogfighting.
There's a lot of weird TIE variants in the X-Wing Alliance game. They're like, video games have always come up with the weirdest variants of ships.
The problem was like with like the TIE things is that they came up with the TIE Interceptor and then everything's been trying to be as good as that ever since, and then they've never come close.
Oh, I am in a bad way. There we go.
Keep fighting like this. Pull back.
That explode.
It's like I really do not like the TIE Defender. I think it just looks messy and weird.
The Defenders, I don't hate. It's fine. It's not as good as the Interceptor, but it's fine.
Enemies locked on.
And there's what was it called? The Bruiser, was it? Or the TIE Brute that was in Solo for like a scene?
Yeah, it's actually I actually don't mind that one. That's actually kind of fun.
It's got a pod and then it's got a second pod between the wings. It's just a gun. Or something. It was weird.
Yeah, it's got like a weird little
Not
turret
bad,
thing.
but it was weird.
Yeah.
Fight for me.
Oh, okay. Stuff was happening to me and it was mostly beyond my understanding.
Fair.
Okay. I see you, Gem. Oh, he kind of just stopped in front of me for a second there. I was like, oh, okay. Get out from behind that rock, you coward.
There's also the TIE tank. I think you mean the TIE crawler, and yes. Yes.
Oh.
Me and Wib have had discussions about the TIE crawler before. The thing is, it's dumb enough to actually exist in canon. Uglies are peak ship design, would you agree?
Oh, I love uglies, yeah. Okay. I like the idea of having to...
the TIE Mauler. Oh god, which one's... Wait, no, which one's a Mauler?
I think he forgets entirely.
Remember the dagger?
Again, just a slightly worse,
Yep.
like, interceptor.
What about if we made it triangles?
Yeah, and took out the slant on the panels, thus making it less visually interesting.
Yep.
This is all obviously wildly subjective, but
The TIE Crawler did have an official Lego kit, yes.
I
I don't hate it. Again, I think, as I said, it's dumb enough to exist. Like, I can totally see an Imperial bureaucrat being, okay, so we can cut some costs by just putting some tracks on these TIE pods. And then you get a medal for it.
yes.
Are they actually any good? Are they cheap? Yes.
Oh shit! I actually got the final shot.
Eee, good job. Did you hit one of the weak points?
Possibly. I
It's
was aiming for it.
Yeah, it's insanely satisfying to get a kill with those. Only £125, fuck.
Oh wow. Best modern social time, the races in Resistance. Yeah, one of them is a Ford GT40 in space. It's got the Gulf colours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
Oh, I got my
New crawlers still scream? I hope so. Which I'm just imagining them passing your house now at like 10 mile an hour, and that's the worst.
The pilots do. They scream.
yeah.
Well, I killed more people than I got killed, so I'm going to take that as a win.
Hell yeah.
And I still somehow did a remarkable amount of capital ship damage because I'm just incapable of not doing that.
Because you hit the weak points. That's what I do when I'm scraping the hull in a internet. If I'm scraping a Star Destroyer's hull taking out turrets, I'll just hit them if I see them. Because I'll blind fire my rocket at them because they don't move. Which you double press the right bumper if that's where your rockets are.
Yeah.
Cap ship damage wins games.
It's true. It's true. But yeah, no, the like Resistance isn't a very good series, but yeah, the ship design's quite fun. For like just because they're just little racing ships, they're kind of a little bit like Uglies, as in they are heavily modified like existing ships, which I dig.
Okay. Are you good in the X-wing, or do you want to switch back to the bomb boy?
I was gonna go back to my bomb boy.
Okay.
I like to drop the bomb.
I'll take up X-wing duty then.
Wib managed positive KDA, which means he's the least cool kind of K-pop. I understand like 40% of that joke.
My 7-year-old loved Resistance, and he's very much a target audience. Definitely.
That's the thing with Resistance. I watched it after going through Clone Wars and Rebels.
Contestants and Call are like inside each other on the briefing screen. That's
I ain't judging. I ain't judging.
No. Y-Wing's great.
But yeah, Resistance was very much aimed for a younger audience. But having watched it after the shows that kind of were aimed a little bit older and had a bit higher stakes going on them, it felt like, I think Resistance feels worse because of the company it is forced to keep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's stuck with a bunch of good shows.
Yeah, and it's just the least good of a bunch of very good things.
Okay, this is Vanguard 2 standing by.
What did you think of Star Wars Member Berry? Sorry, I mean Bad Batch. I liked it.
I love Bad Batch.
I think for a Member Berries, you called it show, it's pretty good.
Stop the Star Destroyer. Whatever you do not let the Empire advance.
Gamble.
Also, a certain clone commando turning up in an episode, I was like, that's that fucker from Republic Commando. He's a dick.
There we go. Let's reorient myself. Which fucking way am I pointed? Okay, I'm pointed the exact wrong way.
Come here, you little fucker in the interceptor. Thank you, Goth.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot the little cruisers go through the, for want of a better term, the indoor section. Which is 100% not the right term to use there, but...
Contestants has dropped a bunch of ion on Cruiser C. It's lost all of its shields.
Oh, okay. I was already beginning a run on D, so...
Ah, you flood.
I destroyed its turret. And Quintessence resupplied me, so I'm going to do it again.
Holy shit. There's an interceptor directly behind me that is just destroying my bottle.
Oh, shit. Are you okay?
I can get back to get and repair, it's fine. Yeah, I can see this game being cockpit only did, probably didn't help.
Shake his tail.
Oh.
Fine.
I snagged the tip of my well, my tip.
Oh wait, and then you just fell forward.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. What I will say about the cockpit only thing is, like I say, it does make the VR experience is like both a very subtle implementation, as in all it really means is that you can look around your cockpit. But it does just objectively make the game like much more simpler. Like it's an improvement to play because you've got a much better like observation of your surroundings. And because you're still playing it with just the same controller.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I do think that the VR experience is just kind of an improvement over the standard play.
Thank you, Quintessence. The resupply was much appreciated. Well, did you circumcise your B-wing? Ooh, that's a sentence.
I was going to say, if that light cruiser wasn't killed by that run, then I was going to complain. Because I unloaded a lot of shit into it.
Reaper is terrible in VR unless you cheat and reset the floor height about 3 feet below where it should be, so your head is at the top of the ship.
Oh, okay. I have not done that, so...
That's incredible. Oh, Quintessence, you absolute beast, you.
Oh, okay.
You okay there?
I got resupplied there as I got destroyed.
Oh. Thank you, Call. I just need to get out of the way and let my shields recharge.
I died in victory. Excellent.
Reaper, yeah, I read that.
I could also go for a version of this that's much bigger as well.
Okay.
Like if they wanted to do a future one where it's not just 5 people, where it goes full on like MMO style
Jesus.
massive fleet battles. The balance would be a lot harder to manage, so it probably wouldn't be as good. But that doesn't mean I don't want it.
Crazy bastard.
Well, I'm just going to go along this side and drop some bombs to try to get rid of...
Good thinking.
Oh, well, I tried to take out turrets, that didn't really work. But I did take out a whole section, so it's probably fine.
Yeah. Shields are down completely.
Okay. Everything's fine. Oh, okay.
You're fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Talix.
Let's make it happen.
We're losing too much.
Okay. That's... Oh, damn it. Wait. Oh. Okay.
I was shooting I was literally just going round the top of the hull and just hitting weak points.
Nice. I can't believe Snipe's getting so much stolen valor because I can't be bothered to change the name over.
Wow, actually, Snipe's getting none because this is a custom game.
True. Siege Master, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we did kind of just blitz through that one, didn't we?
Oh yeah. No worries, Carl.
Yeah, I also could do with...
Okay, do that, and then I'll have a cigarette, and then we'll all be good.
Okay. Shall return momentarily.
Hey chat, do me a favor, everyone just say like, hi Snipe, I hope you're okay, or hi Snipe, sending good vibes or something, okay? I'll take a screenshot of it and send it over to Snipe. He supplies the target means anything, signal damage. Yeah, it totally does, Quintessence. It totally does. I'm just terrible with it. Thank you, everyone. You're all very good at eggs.
I have done the thing.
Okay. I'll go and do my thing then, I guess.
Okay. Did Snipe come over and say a thing?
No, I told everyone to say hi to Snipe and leave a nice message, and then I was just going to send pictures of it to Snipe.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing sometimes. Beer.
I must admit my bloodthirstiness in the A-Wing may be getting me killed more often than not, but damn that little shoebox ain't for... Hey, I ain't gonna judge anyone for that. Like, I completely lose sight of, like, all of the things, all of the TIE fighters trying to murder me the moment I, like, lock onto a capital ship and it's like I'm on my bombing run. I enjoyed the new mailbag. Oh, thank you. Things have on the mailbag front slowed down a little, which is not a bad thing because it means that we can actually catch up. We've currently got one more video that's recorded it'll hopefully go out like later this month, and then we'll be caught up. And we've got one package that is unopened, so we're waiting for a few more to arrive. So yeah. Finally catching up with this thing, because yeah, it's been a bit of a like, oh god, everyone's been so generous. God, I almost lost a game of Vermintide to say hi. Oh bless you. So that was the best faces in the new mailbag. There was that one zoom in for the innuendo that I was quite proud of that for highlighting it. Or just find a spare dreadnought. I don't know how to fill the lights on those. Oh, excellent. Yeah, full mod lighting's the person who gave us the really well done shock attack gun mech. I'm very looking forward to figuring out how to get that that looking good. Also, value matches don't feel. I don't at all. But thank you, Hypnodesk. No, everyone is wildly nice to us. So don't ask me latest mail back. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's hopefully we can. We've been kind of running a bit behind on like videos and stuff. Like obviously you might have noticed that the Codex Compliance is coming out at the start of the month rather than at the end of the previous month, which is when they're supposed to be coming out. Slowly dragging that back into order and trying to get out like one other video a week, so there'll be 4 videos a month sort of thing. trying to get back onto trying to get that into order, as it were, because things have kind of got a bit all over the place recently. Like, we've still been putting out a fair bit, but you know what I mean, like, just not what we intend when we intend, but slowly getting there. Did most of the recording for next week's one already. Yeah, I think Longfang got a thingy system working in this game. I have to ask him when he comes back. Oh, I appreciate it, but I'm okay. Like, part of the thing is getting things back into order in a way that is more how can I put it, more easy to support, easy to like keep going with, and not overburdening. It's a nice pace. The big problem was that we basically had got to a point where all of our like what's the word? I'm completely stumbling right now. all of our like backups and like, oh, we've got this script written just in case, or we've got this video in the back pocket, like, you know, when we can't upload something that week, you know, like all of those that we kind of had set up, completely all gone, and so we're having to like try and build up that up again. Contingencies, that's the word, which I should be able to think of words, because words is my job, but it's fine. By the way, I don't think I noticed that. By the way, thank you for the resub, psychologist. I don't think I actually saw that when it came in. Hello, Mr. Wib. I started watching you guys about 2 years back. Hope all is well. Fellow Alt player, by the way. I'm doing okay. Thank you very much, Flindo. I hope you're gonna enjoy this stream. Yeah, I need to get. I've been so obsessed for the last couple of weeks with painting Battlefleet Gothic. I need to get back on painting my goblins, especially my battle wagon. That Rogue Trader battle wagon is lovely. It has seen a game. And shockingly did not die. It was actually one of I think it was my only vehicle that didn't get killed in that game.
Wait, which vehicle?
My Rogue Trader battle wagon.
Oh,
The last game I played and the first game it was used in didn't die.
excellent. That's a good sign.
So that's good. It was like the only vehicle that didn't. Bearing in mind my super heavy did die.
Do you guys plan on reviewing more old as fuck horror movies? I quite enjoyed those videos. I did as well.
I'm not against it. They never did particularly well, unfortunately, and they are quite a lot of work. So I would like to do some again. So it's inevitable we will at some point, but I don't know when. Unfortunately.
Who is it? Fuck is Zuni again?
Hmm?
Just someone in chat said, it's such a shame that Zuni only existed in episode 9 to be Poe's beard. Because of characters they exist.
Oh, yeah, I know the character. Yeah.
Which one's that?
The lady in like the red jumpsuit and gold helmet.
No, this is Zodi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not Zuni, Zodi.
Yeah, I think they just got the name
Zodi Bliss, it's the worst name.
Zodi Bliss, yeah. I kind of like her design, but yeah.
Oh, her design's fucking rad. That's a great helmet and everything. Like,
it's around starting about your anniversary video. So yeah, the whole second ed thing, like with all of the. I'll start the next match. I must. Yeah, with the whole mentioning all of our contingencies running out and having to build things up again. Things like the second ed videos kind of had to take a back seat for a while. Unfortunately.
Alright, what are you heading out in?
I was going to do B-Wing again, unless you want to do like a heavy bomber.
No, you're fine.
You know what I'm like.
I know.
If I do some conversions for Battlefleet Goblins. All I'll say is that a very good friend, Shanus, sent me something the other day, and it did contain some orc ships, and I am going to paint them as a part of a rebel grot fleet.
Good.
Last question is Square. What do you think of Obi-Wan so far? I have been enjoying it. It's not perfect.
I've been enjoying it too. It destroyed Snipe. Emotionally.
Yeah. I have I like Star Wars enough. It makes me feel like a small child that something has to be spectacularly like inept for it to really bother me that much, because I'm just like, oh, Star Wars. It makes me happy. It's basically like Rise of Skywalker and Attack of the Clones are the only things that really manage it.
Vanguard 1 is here.
I personally like Reva because she's like the culmination of the whole cycle of violence that goes on with the dark side. She acts like an absolute monster because she thinks that's the only way she can have power over people. And it's, I think, because her power was taken away at a young age, because I'm pretty sure she was a fucking Padawan.
Yep.
You okay there?
Everything's fine.
I'm
Everything's
hearing
fine.
a lot of noises.
Just came out of the Shadow Realm to say fuck Jen Blessage.
Yeah, fuck Jen Blessage.
Thank you, Snipe.
Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, thank you, Goth. I was hunting that guy.
Okay.
Oh, you were getting followed, yeah.
TIE Interceptor intercepting me.
Funny that.
Oh, I think actually there was 2 TIE Interceptors there. Okay. Good. If you need a few more orc boats of the printed
Some
rod, give me a shout.
people are like, some people are like, oh no, she's not going to be one of the Padawans. Like, motherfucker, why else would that scene be there other than to just make you sad?
I think one thing that happens with a lot of people is that they don't really understand how media works. Like when it comes to something like a TV show, it's like you have a finite amount of minutes on screen, so there has to be an economy of character. You can't just have characters there because you want them. They have to serve a purpose, otherwise you are using time that you can use for your narrative. So when a thing is there, it's there for a reason most of the time.
Yeah.
So sometimes people think, oh, that's just there just because it's fun or whatever. And it's like, well, yeah, but also it wouldn't be there unless it had a purpose, you know?
Some people have also started saying that she's probably that O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s character's wife, and I'm like, no, don't let that be the thing, because I don't want the 2 black people in the series being related. That sucks.
There is a certain type of Star Wars fan who just cannot appreciate Star Wars unless someone is related to someone else.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, the light cruiser killed me. Oh, reverse 25. Thank you for the resub there, Grox. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mod Hell, I meant to say. I was probably going to hit you up, actually, for some additions. Because, like...
God, you have a problem now.
Because you gave me a couple of Space Marine stuff, and now I kind of want to make that into an actual, like, little fleet. I will pay you. I'm not expecting you to send me more for free. That was an outrageous amount you sent me.
That's fair.
I do not expect anyone to do anything for me for free. But yeah, no, I'm thoroughly enjoying painting Battlefleet Gothic. It's you know that thing where like you're painting just purely out of the joy of it, like you just like, oh, this is just fun. Like I don't care about like the game. Like I mean, I do want to play the game, but like capital ships is right. But like mostly, I'm just like, yeah, no, these are just fun to paint. I've painted like fucking 20 of them just because I'm enjoying doing it.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Missile inbound.
Did I get the kill on both of those cruisers?
I think he did. Because I know at least me and Goth were just worried about taking out fighters.
Okay, I need to go and get some ammunition, for I am out of bombs.
Star Wars Habsburg because fans are annoying.
Now I'm just imagining like Darth Vader, but he's got his helmet has the Habsburg chin.
Yeah.
Sure, send a longer list and I'll cost it up. Just add on a chapter. I haven't mod out. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of tempted to go Space Sharks. No, not Car Sheridan. Space Sharks.
Oh god damn it! You hipster douchebag. Like.
But also, Car Sheridans I am also tempted to do as well, just because they are.
I think the grey colour would look really good on those ships. And again, I know you're wanting like simple paint jobs too, so because you can't have to get too much detail on there. Although I was kind of tempted to tell you to do Lamenters just so you have to paint checks on them.
I was actually kind of tempted to do Lamenters in all honesty. But yeah, I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do, but I do like them. I've got, because obviously between like the different things people have said, I've got a shitload of Imperial ships, just regular Imperial ships, and Snipe's got tons of chaos when she decides to start painting hers. Sent a comment about Darth Vader dragging Obi-Wan through his least favourite thing, sand, only to drag him through his second least favourite thing, fire. True. Accurate.
Oh, that scene was rough. Fucking hell. No spoilers, by the way, just, you know. Vader's got a good showing in that show, though.
I do like how in modern Star Wars they're doing a lot better at showing Darth Vader as slasher villain.
Yeah, because he's kind of, even in like comics, he's kind of at his best when people are like, hold it right there, and he just murders the shit out of everyone.
Stop missile locking on me. It's rude.
Very rude. Tractor beams are down. If you want to go under the ship, it's safer.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a fireball, so...
well, you know. That happens.
If you want some more orc ships, we've got 3 metal ram ships. Bless you all, you're all lovely. No, never any pressure. You know what, actually, the thing that I really need more than anything else, if I want to carry on, is fucking bases.
Yeah.
Like, because the classic kind of bases they go on, like, I was looking online, like, oh, surely I can buy, like, a job lot of, like, those.
Yeah.
No! Not for, like, a price that isn't unreasonable. Like, obviously, the ones I've been using so far are all ones that are 3D printed in one way or another. But yeah, it's just weird how... Because you kind of expect those to just be, like, something you could get as easily as, like, most other bases. But yeah, no. Are you going to start getting the Horus Heresy starter set? We're not, no. It's too many pennies for us to afford at the moment.
Yeah.
Not least because we've got, with the PO box, we've been sent so many models. Frankly, it feels irresponsible to buy anything new right now. The old Flying Suns, yeah, hen's teeth and/or extortionate prices, yeah, wild. You wouldn't think it before you like you don't think about it, and you're like, and then you look at it and you're like, holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that because if it comes to like the old bases that Marines were on, you know, when their feet barely actually fit on the base, I've got tons of those lying about. But
yeah, like those kind of bases, because you can get those easy enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
You know,
weird the
Quindle,
things that end up
I'm
being
glad.
rare.
Yeah, I'm glad someone's letting you play your orcs in Horus Heresy because we need more Xenos in Horus Heresy.
Yes.
That's kind of my problem with it. It's like, oh yeah, Marine versus Marine's cool, but like, I don't know. Come on.
You want to mix things up a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's cool that you've got like the Mechanicum and stuff in there as well to help mix things up a smidge. But orcs are around and doing shit. You know what? I'm actually gonna go Y-wing. I'm gonna try my
Yeah,
Y-wing.
Quintessence. The AI can get fucking rough.
Oh yeah. You get like a couple of interceptors on your tail, and you're just like, well, okay, I guess I'll fucking die.
Guess
then.
I'll die. Like, just bye everyone. My friend had planned a heresy army that is a Raven Guard force that deploys entirely by drop pod and loses immediately if he doesn't get first player.
You see, that sounds like any time when the single like game that I have played the most is playing against Drummer Matt's Tau in 5th edition, and because he had a gun line and I had a I had mechanized orcs, so everything's about speed. If he went first, he blew up my transports, and I had to foot slog and then died. And if I went first, then I got to his side of the table and beat him to death. And it was very rare a game went any other way. It was very much a who's winning? Well, I guess it's whoever goes first. And it was always fun to see if it was going to be true, but Oh, I thought I had the rotary cannon equipped on this. Oh.
Maybe a different one you've got the cannon on.
No, now I'm remembering. I basically set this thing up to be very similar to the B-Wing, just with just a speedier version. And it's got the little homing missiles instead of the, like...
Anally. Sorry. I was griping about a fucking interceptor I was chasing.
Okay, that was misjudged, but it's fine. It's fine.
You okay?
I am not dead.
Well, that's a start.
Oh, okay.
You dead now?
I got turned around, and by the time I reoriented myself, I realised I was pointed dead at the Star Destroyer. Like, whoops.
Oh yeah, that's a danger zone.
Yep.
Bollocks. Bollocks. I got disabled. Ah!
Y'all aren't ready for me.
Hey, Longfang.
Yeah.
I tried spinning.
It's a neat trick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I do it all the time too.
I would pay money, so much money, if at some point we hear
Kenobi.
James Earl Jones in like his TIE X1 go like, I will try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Or just get him to say wizard.
Okay. That one's exploding.
Thank you, contestants. Absolute guardian angel.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn you, Gem Blessage!
It had to be, didn't it?
God bless you, Quintessence. Oh god, keeping me alive. I've got to say, yeah, being a bomber backed up by a U-wing
Oh yeah.
is ridiculous.
I'm enjoying the fact that there's just like a wing of us that's going after TIE fighters now.
Take down Vanguard 1.
Incoming missile.
Okay. Oh, rad.
You good?
Oh, whole section destroyed, and then I skimmed the Star Destroyer and blew myself up.
Flindo is asking the real questions here of when do we get a Dexter Jetster show? I would unironically enjoy that. Hail Sagan is now spectating the match.
Hey, Satan.
Sagan.
Let's do this right.
Oh.
Because, yeah,
I'm very much on the.
Dexter has some stories.
I'm very much in favor of just fuck us up.
Yeah.
Like, as a general rule, I think like Star Wars, like modern Star Wars, does its best when it's kind of just doing its own thing.
Mhm.
And like, it can use stuff from the old EU and stuff like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, just kind of vibing. Like, I don't know. It seems better than when it like tries to like get hard canon-y, where it just tends to like disappoint people.
Mhm. I'm still in the. I still like the idea of a Lando show where it's Billy D. Williams telling like tall tales, and then it switches to the point of view of Donald Glover.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Got away from the tractor beam. Okay.
Shields restored.
You having tractor beam problems? Wibble?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I took them out.
Ah, thank you. Oh, sorry. I just
know
got,
it
whilst that was
late for you, but I took them out.
it's okay. Well, whilst that was happening, I'd rubbed my eye like 5 seconds previous, and you know when sometimes you do that, and it just your tear ducts just go, "Oh, you needed me." Yeah, I just had one of those moments. Like, oh, okay, good. So what you're saying is
Yes,
young Indiana
remote
Jones
lighting,
Chronicles? Yes, yes.
They're like tall tales, and there's people at like I don't know the back table he's talking about, saying like that's not how that fucking happened, Lando.
Oh yeah, from a certain point of view style shit. Yes, yes.
Oh shit.
That's one of those moments when someone says something and you just go, "I've never wanted anything more than that in my life."
Mm-hmm. No, Flindo, me and Webb think the same thing. We need to get away from Skywalker Saga stuff, which we kind of nowadays with like Mando and stuff, but they still turn up and it's like, stop it.
I just wish they had a bit more confidence in what they were doing.
I think that's a part of it, honestly.
Their confidence was ruined by the fact that they listened to all the man-children over The Last Jedi, and rather than doing what you're supposed to do with them, which is just ignore everything they say forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's legitimate complaints about The Last Jedi, but
Yeah. Nothing's perfect, you know.
Yeah.
But too many WOMs is not an argument I think is particularly worth.
Find the bomber if you're the raider if you're after it. Oh no, there you are. You're on top of the fucking thing.
Yeah. Did you think I was going to be anywhere else?
Fair. My biggest problem with Star Wars often comes down to stop making it about bloodlines, you sons of bitches.
It's like, you know, great man theory's really wedged in there in the human psyche, isn't it?
Like, I get it with the, you know, the prequels in the original trilogy, but come on. Can we get past this now?
Yep, they fired a missile at me.
Disabled their shields. That part of the ship is done for.
They're shooting at me.
They're shooting at me.
They're shooting at me too.
And then they're gonna shoot you!
Oh my
God.
god! Oh, Hobbitan has gifted a sub to Corvus. Enjoy
Oh.
the emotes, friend.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hobbs.
Thank you, Hobby. I can't remember if I said thank you to Grox. Thank you, Grox. Star Wars Rashomon. Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, I'm an uncultured swine. Could you explain that one?
Oh, it's like stories that are different.
It's your lucky day.
So, like the
Okay.
same story, different points of view, and you know, not
Okay.
every unreliable narrators and the like. Yes, Bloodlines gets eugenicsy real quick, which you know.
Which is kind of a problem. Like, my
Good
race
lord.
should have stayed a fucking nobody.
Goblin get married Sunday. Good. Get married in 24 hours exactly. I'm heading to. Oh, yeah, Len, you're gonna do great.
Oh, Len! Yes! I hope all goes well.
Yes, I really hope you. I really hope that is a good time for you. Found Nerf gun that is a 1-to-1 functional replica of the lever action Terminator shotgun, complete with shell action for just $100. That sounds pretty great, honestly. But yeah, no. But I get a chance to speak to you beforehand, Lynn.
Yeah.
I hope your wedding day is absolutely lovely.
Fuck yeah.
You are a very good egg. Everyone say congratulations to Lynn, under pain of death, or just because it's a nice thing to do.
Nah, Model, I think we just need to get away with the Skywalkers being the only people that are powerful. Or the only people that are worth the damn, because, like, nobody's contestants, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the help.
Yes, you helped us a lot, so cheers.
Yeah. Good, Lynn, good.
I'll leave this for a second in case anyone wants to join with the free space. And yes, that the chocolate and buttercream icing does sound amazing.
What was I gonna fucking say? Shit. Last Jedi with Luke being a primary but also supporting character more than anything yeah. That worked for me. And Mandalorian's so good because it's not carried by a Skywalker saga. There's a lot of galaxy out there, you know.
Yeah. I think like it. Like even this is a good example. Squadrons, the storyline of it. There are a couple of characters who show up, but they're not like movie characters.
Yeah, it's like Hera.
Yeah, Hera shows up. I think there's a couple. I think there's like one or two other characters who
Admiral
show up.
Sloane shows up.
It's just like people who, yes, Sloane does show up. Yeah, who's from the fucking Aftermath trilogy. Some not particularly good books. But will make you mad when the bloke from Heroes, that background character, dies in Rise of Skywalker, and you
Snap
go,
Wexley, yeah.
and you go, I've read 3 books where he's a main character, and then they just idly kill him. Fuck you.
Mando brought in the Skywalkers, yes, but they're still not a main part of the show. And the Ahsoka show, I think, is going to be dealing with something else. I heard about the footage that was shown at Star Wars Celebration. Still there, Bob?
Yeah. I was just listening to you.
Sorry. And it had a scene with someone with short hair looking at a certain painting on a wall that was in Rebels.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I think I know what's happening, especially since when we saw Ahsoka, she was looking for Grand Admiral Thrawn.
We've been joined by someone called Focus Me Daddy. we've got to start the match now. I've got to like make
Yeah,
sure.
Although, that being said, if in the Ahsoka show, Hayden Christensen turns up in some Force visions, I'm fine.
The heavy rotary cannon, or it's the guided rotary cannon. That's the fun one, isn't it?
Well, both of them are good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the guided rotary cannon because that's just ridiculous. Like the other one's fun, but like that one, you know, it's just ridiculous.
The Rosario Dawson thing is real fucking weird, honestly. There's more to it than I think we know. Because I've looked into it a couple of times and it's like, this is a family friend as well, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
I 100% understand people not feeling comfortable.
Oh
with
no,
that,
totally.
with that hanging over it. But it seems like a real weird and messy situation, and like.
And as Web knows how to do the talk better than me. Yeah, I totally don't blame you.
Yeah.
And if that makes you uncomfortable, that's completely valid and understandable.
Because we do live in a shit world.
Yes. A shit world for twats, one might say.
Vanguard 2, and I think I'm ready.
All pilots, and ties in the way of that Star Destroyer. You know what to do. Go get him, Vanguard.
I like your attitude.
Yes.
You good there?
I was just having fun with the rotary cannon.
It sounds good to it. Just the feedback from it's amazing.
Corvette is on the way. Let's focus fire on those cruisers.
Okay, I'm going for C.
Look at it go.
Turret destroyed.
Huzzah! Oh, fuck me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to get out if someone can cover me. Thank you for the resupply. Focus me, Daddy.
So Sagan was speculating earlier. He's on my spectating earlier. He was on my competitive team. Oh, cool.
Oh, rad.
Also, I apologise to him, but if he's had to watch my very uncompetitive play. Have a great stream. Oh, thank you for calling him Ranger Robert. To be fair, I'll probably wrap up soon, actually.
Yeah, you've done a good shift. I mean, it's not my shift, but I don't want anyone to do the same shifts I do.
Yeah, I mean, you stream for like 8 hours at a time, and like,
Yeah.
the only game I can do
I
that.
only did 6 on Friday.
Scrub. The only game I could even speculate going that long for is like Satisfactory.
See, I just play story modes in games.
Yeah, because you know that I'm a bit weird, and that game is apparently just I can just endlessly play that forever for some reason.
Missile inbound. Maybe next time.
Oh, that Reaper almost fucking collided with me. Jesus.
Oh god, I didn't even notice. Focus Me Daddy is also playing a U-wing. So
Yeah.
Yep, they fired a missile at me. I wasn't worried.
Imperial cruisers gone for good.
Oh yeah, I never did show you like my where my Satisfactory second factory ended, did I?
I think I saw a picture of it somewhere.
I did put up a picture on Twitter of like the main thing.
Yeah, I think I saw it there. And it was like, oh, this just hurts my brain.
I did make a proper train line actually that goes from basically the original, like where we started on our like stream
the original
one we
base,
did
yeah.
that goes all the way to the new area that I was on.
Nice.
Because I basically built a mini factory over the over where the old factory used to be, so that I could build some items that were kind of separate to the other things.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the fucking hangar.
Fair.
There's some competitive Squadrons games going down later today. If y'all are curious, we have our own organised leagues and everything. Have you got a link to like someone's stream or something where folks can watch that? Because I'm sure some folk will be interested.
Because it's quite late in the day for us.
Yeah. Well, because we're old, it's late in the day for us.
I mean, it's like 9:30 or something.
That's yeah, happening. Not late yet, but it's late enough for me because I'm fucking old and tired and busted. I'm very I connect a lot with the line of "you're a Jedi, but you're so old and beat up." It's like yeah.
But no, it is actually genuinely cool to hear that there is like a bit of a scene. Still.
I'm glad to hear there's still a scene for this game. It deserves it.
Yeah. It's one of those games that I'm like, I have a lot of fun with, despite, you know, I've never really been very good at the actual dogfighting element of it, so I don't get into like the PvP aspect of it. But
yeah.
like, I just like it. It's just a fun game. And I think that's always like a good sign when a game that you're not you still enjoy a game that you're not particularly good at. Plus, it gives you things like U-wings if you really, really like. There's different ways of playing. Reminds me of like you know, when TF2 was new and it gave like an ability to like, and you were like, oh shit, yeah, I can just play like medic if I'm not feeling up to like. Oh fucking hell!
Did you just? Yep, you did, didn't you?
Let's get away from that. Zoom.
Maybe a lot of different time zones with you all being British and all. I am Scottish, thank you very much. I'm kidding, you're fine.
I am unfortunately English to my sins. I have to deal with the shame of, you know, gestures to my country.
Yeah. Yep. Good job with the quickfire, like, multi-lock rockets there. They're a lot of fun, aren't they?
Run away! Hey, it's the Snipe. Everyone say hello to Snipe. Oh my god, I can't believe that thing disappeared once I got within 5 feet of it.
I have a name. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, long friend. You're shit. But I love you.
What was that?
Snipe was saying hello.
Ah, hello.
Hello. And that you are a good friend.
I
You
try.
have beautiful hair.
And you have beautiful hair.
Beautiful long flowing locks.
I'll be spinning. Oh. 1 second right at the end of
Let the purifying
last game,
flame
so-
cleanse this area.
Oh.
God. Someone take it out, please.
Oh, I was hoping that would kill him. Sniper's drawing good Mandalorian things. You best put that on Twitter.
I put those two on Twitter.
Good. Very good.
Thank you.
Tried.
I've discovered that both American turkey bacon and beef bacon are both amazing, with the former being better than pork and half the calories. Oh, okay.
Oh, turkey bacon's great. Turkey rashers are great.
And I won't tell them, but thank you.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I'll throw something at you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad.
Come.
It's calm.
God damn it.
Damn you, gem blessage!
You having some gem blessage problems?
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, A-Wings.
Yeah. The only thing that can pull me away from fighting capital ships is my desire to kill Gem Blessage.
Bet he's got a really smug face.
Yeah.
You know, under the flight helmet.
Yeah.
Or his flight helmet has a smug face on it too, just to be that, you know.
Prepare to attack.
Who the fuck is tailing me? Oh, it's Gem Blessage, strangely
Yeah,
enough.
of course. You know, it's a small thing, but you know one of the things I really like
There we go.
about this mode
Yep.
Missile incoming.
is when you have that moment when you are like coming up to a run
Mm-hmm.
and you're like basically getting all your ducks in a row.
Yeah. Like, okay, shields are charged. Weapons are as charged as I can make them. All that stuff.
Yep. Just something very fun about that, like the ship hoves into view and you're just getting all your systems in order. Okay, now I'm gonna get out of here.
Missile headed right for me.
Are you saying Gem Blessage is Seth MacFarlane? No, this guy's more of the tough smug, I think.
Yeah, different kind. Ah, excellent.
Congratulations, Vanguard. We've won.
Fucking A-Wings, man. Closest thing to a Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Yeah, that went okay. I actually killed a handful of the player things. I killed 4 of
Nice.
them. Huh, okay, that's for me. That's really good when I'm playing a bomb run. But yeah, cool.
Have you guys considered doing a review of the Warhammer Plus content?
No, because I've not gone into it at all.
Yeah.
I've never owned it. I will be quitting. I'm quitting out now, by the way, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone who joined the games.
Yeah.
You made this stream work, so thank you very much, everybody.
Gem Blessage with a lot of stories about his gap year in India.
But yeah, no, we wouldn't. We probably wouldn't cover the Warhammer Plus content. Also because it's new, and we don't tend to cover new
Yeah,
stuff.
you tend to do old school stuff, so yeah.
Is one of the bigger reasons. Because it's just not really our sort of.
EG's from
sort
Focus
of
Me
thing.
Daddy. Good.
Excellent. Thank you. Focus Me Daddy. It is cool to see that if we do really want to play a game of this, we can get a game going by just playing it on Twitch and making it attracting the other people who are like, "Ooh, I can get a game in." That's really cool. Are you going to jump on the Heresy bandwagon with Primarch objective model review? You see, doing some Heresy stuff for objective model reviews has been a plan all along, so probably good that they're doing more of it. We've actually got one that we literally recorded 2, maybe 3 months ago, and just because we've been doing other stuff, I haven't had the time to edit it because as you might be able to tell from the fact that there's like 2 different video feeds and it flicks between them, and obviously it's edited down, and there's a lot of sources going into making those for what is quite a simple video, like to view, but they take a long time to edit. I just haven't had the time to do it. I humbly request a Gloomspike gets objective model review. Well.
That might be the one that isn't edited yet, for all we know.
You might be happy with the contents of our hard drive. But yeah, no. Actually, to be fair, a Primarch one would be a good one to do. That's about the
Denzel, the Lehman Russ one, I don't think would be the best because both me and Wib have thoughts about that model.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. It's his pose. Like I think I don't actually like the design of the armor and stuff. I think is cool. The actual quality of the sculpt looks really good. I'm not the hugest fan of the face, but that's kind of true of most of them. There's something about them I don't like. But it's when viewed from certain angles, his running pose looks so weird that I just can't get on board. And but yeah.
Also, could you I don't think he should have a full beard, but could you at least give him some stubble when you paint him, or a bit of scruff?
I do like how common it is for people to give Dawn a mutton stash.
Yes, no, that's just canon now, as far as I'm concerned.
It just looks right,
Yeah, I agree.
One of those things. As soon as you saw it, and went, "Yep, no, that needs to be a thing." I have actually seen. I'm sure there was some artist. I can't remember what their name was, but they did Angron with a full beard as well. I actually kind of dug that.
That makes sense. He would
actually
have one of those beards that's just never been maintained.
Oh yeah,
and it's a fucking disaster.
Yeah, he'd be a full looks like he's from ZZ Top
Oh no! I mean there's bits hanging out of it, and there's bald patches where hair's been pulled and shit.
There's an arm hanging out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think actually in terms of the models, I think obviously I'm not the one that gives the objective model review, so I can give my spoiler for whatever because yeah. I think Alfarius might be one of my favorite ones. I don't think it's a good representation of how I see the character in my head when I read the books.
But it's a very good model.
Because in my head, all of the Alpha Legion are in blank Mark IV armor. And that's kind of how they're described in the books.
Yeah.
And so the more ornate ones don't look right. I understand totally why they do it for the models, because they have to have something to differentiate them. And I do think they're aesthetically very cool looking, but in my head, that's not the Alpha Legion. And the Alfarius one especially. Because, you're supposed to not be able to tell him apart from his regular dudes, except for him maybe being a few inches taller.
Yeah.
But I understand from a game mechanic perspective why they do it like that. I totally get it. But I think in terms of the actual quality of the model, I really like the pose. I really like the design and everything. I just think it's very cool. Although weirdly, I think Angron's still one of the best ones, despite it being the first one.
Yeah, they kind of nailed that one first time.
Yeah, they just kind of it was just, that's fucking Angron. Although now I've said it, I'm actually tempted to, because I've never had one of the Primarch models. Kind of tempted to get Angron and give him a beard.
Why not?
Yeah. All the Primarchs have forge mods. Yeah, they do now, don't they? I believe. Except Omegon, but you just buy a second Alfarius, it's fine. Yeah, I think they do actually have all 18 now.
You might be right.
But yeah, no. Yeah, which one would be your favorite?
I don't think I honestly have one at this point.
Okay, which is your least favorite? Which one do you look at and go, why did they do
Oh.
that?
God, I don't even. I'd need to go and look at them. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Do they still have them set up in like the separate character series section or fucking what?
I believe so. They actually have them all on the Games Workshop site proper now.
Character series. Ah, good. The can's alright. There should be another version of him on a bike. It's weird.
Yeah, they really
Lionel
should be. I'm surprised that that
is-
just wasn't his default one.
Does Lion have an extra head? Yeah, okay, he has an alt head and he looks. Yeah, no, Lion's maybe my favorite one actually.
Give me a
Um,
second. I'm gonna pull this up and make it so people can actually see it. So I just need to do some.
Yeah, okay,
shenanigans.
fair.
Yeah, there we go. And not accidentally turn on the webcam because then I'll get banned off Twitch.
Yep.
Yeah, let's have a look. Honestly, I think I like anyone that has a helmeted option
Yep.
because I'm generally not a fan of the face sculpts.
The face sculpts would put me
Yeah.
off. So yeah, Jagged Eye's pretty good.
I do,
Again,
the lion. I quite like. I like that
Yeah.
more as a diorama piece than as like a playing piece. But
that's always the problem with the character
Yeah.
series stuff. But yeah, and I agree. I think having the helmet on and off option and both of them looking pretty good is nice.
Mortarian's pretty solid. I've never liked the face on Horus.
The Horus has a weird face.
He's just kind of a bit. Hello,
Hello.
I'm Horus. You
Yeah. Magnus
I've got-
is pretty good.
I'm going down the shops. Do you fancy a bag of crisps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not terrible. Just
Oh, actually, while you're there, Board World actually nailed how I think Lehman Rush should look, and it's the picture I just sent you in Discord.
Sorry, I'm getting myself very confused.
All right. See, Largar.
Yes, the hot Lehman Russ picture. Yes.
Yes. So the Remembrancer sketch. I think if you
Yeah.
Google Remembrancer art Lehman Rush, you'll find it. It's from the Forge World, one of the books. It's great.
Yeah.
Largar is funky looking. But not bad. Falcon's all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
God,
hope you're.
Corvus.
I hope you're all enjoying this impromptu, non-canonical.
Yeah.
So I'm actually just going to go through them all very quickly,
Sure. Go.
and we can discuss.
Oh, here we go. Here's an objective model review without Snipe.
Okay, and they're all just the other characters, including Haval. Haval? Not sure how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Havaro Redblade or whatever it is.
Yeah, with his slightly goofy head.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it
Although-
fits in the armor properly. It's
Although
weird.
oh, thank God they have actually got a new example painted model because the original Forge World painted model was real
garbage.
ropey.
Yeah.
So yeah, Khan's decent.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit. He does look like he's like bored Kane from Command and Conquer, but
Okay. That's not bad.
the bored part I think is this is subjective model.
Garville Loken does have a model.
It doesn't look
And-
like him, but
Nah, not really.
actually the line's not got a too bad like unhelmeted face.
Yeah, no, I think
It does
his
have a
face
beard,
sculpt's the best one.
But I do think he looks so cool with the helmet because it's basically what if we finally got a Marine scaled and proportioned correctly.
Yeah, kinda.
Never liked Fulgrim either. I think it's because I mean I know it's accurate, but the much thinner armor, like
Yes.
I find it difficult. He's a decent model, but he
think-
doesn't look right next to a lot of the other ones.
I think the issue is the armor's really thin on the limbs, but it seems still kind of wide on the torso when you see it head on.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
And I don't hate the face sculpt because I think it's the point where Fulgrim's going a bit wrong.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
you know.
Fulgrim poses Eka Mouse. That is true. He is not as beautiful as he is portrayed in the art.
Yeah, which is... I tend to headcanon that because he's got the fucking later, sort of the later, and he's already
Yeah.
going a bit mental.
I do
Or
actually
is
kind
possessed, depending on...
I do quite like Perturabo's model, in all fairness, even though
Perturabo kind of gets it. He looks like the shite bag he is.
yeah, he's just a chunky, squat motherfucker. He's
And it
position
does have ammo belts, which I'm always a fan of.
his position on his base is a little odd. Looks like,
Perturabo is a potato. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
but that's
Nails
kind of
it.
what he is anyway. So
Yeah.
I think again, I think it's because he's one of the ones that has more traditional marine style like proportions because he's in
yeah.
Terminator armor, but with a more realistic face. So yeah, I'm okay with him. And yeah, Lehman Russ. Yeah, that's actually, this is one of those poses where it's a good example of that. His running pose, it does admittedly look better in person.
And yeah, also if you just do the 360 view and look at the model from different angles, it's like, oh, now I get it. Like,
Yeah, it looks all right. Like from the side, it looks quite good. Even from the back, like it looks. But from the angles where you're actually looking at his face,
Yeah.
which is kind of the natural angle you can't help but default to, it just
Yeah.
the running pose is just a little bit awkward. And I know what they're doing. It's not
Yeah.
inaccurate. It's just awkward looking. Because human beings tend to look awkward when you like freeze frame them, which is the game you play if you're a YouTuber, going
Yeah.
through your thing.
the greys are kind of jank. I honestly really dig his armor and the shield on his back and everything. I think, oh, that's great. It's the face sculpt and the pose. Dorn.
He's fine.
He's exactly what I would want from a figure role Dorn.
Yeah. Have they painted him slightly cross-eyed?
I don't know.
Huh.
Possibly.
But yeah, I think he's a solid figure. Again, he's one I would love to have like a helmeted head for.
I could picture him having a like Mark II or Mark III style helmet to go with that. They have painted him a bit cross-eyed, yes.
Curse is alright.
Dorn is exactly as boring as he needs to be, yeah. Conrad Kerr's pretty solid.
Yeah, he's one of those ones where I don't really have much. Like, I'm not the hugest fan of the Night Lords, if I'm honest.
Bit too edgy for me.
Yeah, they kind of like cross a line where I just find them a little bit like tedious.
Or the Yuzan Vong is what we're saying.
Yeah, very big Yu Zhang Vong energy. Like they are something where I feel like I think if they were toned down like 20%, I'd actually kind of like them. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I just associate this kind of thing with like what I found, the stuff I thought was like cool when I was 13. And that's not a statement if you like them, that's like, oh, you're bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, of
Yeah,
course
we're
not.
taking the piss here.
But I think that's just it why I would not collect them, you know. But he's fine. He's fine. Although he is one of the ones I look at and go, probably not worth the money.
I don't know. The actual sculpt itself, when I saw it close up when Pyro bought it at Warhammer Fest, looked pretty good.
True.
Sangers, I'm not totally sold on.
I feel he's got the Lehman Russ problem of that he looks awkward from a lot of angles.
When you see him with his left shoulder forward...
Actually, he's less so the Lehman Russ one because he does like kind of look awkward from most angles. I know what they're going for.
I do
but,
like his funky pistol, though.
Oh, yeah, his little flintlock-looking thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, lots of cool details that just don't quite add up.
There's a problem I've always had with the Horus Heresy series in terms of book or novels, especially book covers for the novels and some of these figures. It's like the faces are so generic.
Yeah.
I remember the cover of Prospero Burns, and it's like, oh, is that Lehman Russ? Because he looks like a generic Marine with blonde hair.
He's just dude.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know.
Ferris is fine. He was one of the earlier ones, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
It kind of shows.
It could use a new one. that's not going to fucking happen with the amount of money they probably put into making these.
I think it might
Pose is
actually,
fine.
I think that might actually be a
although it's
lot
older.
of the paint job there. Actually, like you look at it unpainted, I actually kind of like it a lot more.
We've found that before with Forge World models. We're like, oh wow, when you look at it like unpainted, it's great.
Black is hard to do, in fairness. Like black armor, it's always a bit.
Oh
of a
yeah,
pain.
yeah.
Because you're losing out on some of the ways in which you define depth.
Yeah.
Um,
Shall we go into your boy Angry Ron?
Angry Ronald.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah, they just kind of nailed it straight out the gate. I feel
Yeah.
it's like like.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a funky helmet. One of those World Eaters, actually. It's like a Mark
Oh,
IV
yeah.
with a snout cut off.
Yeah, they've shown up a couple of times. They're
I like
quite fun. Yeah, and just how this is very like action focused kind of pose as well. I think it just suits him well. Yeah,
Also, he's screaming, which is pretty much what he should be doing.
like yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because it does have flaws. Like I say flaws, but it has things that I'm not the hugest fan of. But like, I think it all comes together like well. And even though it is obviously the first one, so there are some parts that are a little bit rougher than they are in like the new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next up is my boy Bobby. I think.
And I do not like this one.
You know what it... Okay, if it wasn't the amount of money it was, what I would suggest to people is just paint that as a statue.
He looks like a third-party figure.
It's a really weird one. And I don't exactly like GW's figure for him either. I don't know, like... I like what the style and like the pose they went for. Because it's very like Roman hero statue image sort of thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, again, he's one who does look a little better unpainted, but I think that's because I don't like how they painted the face.
Well, I
on
mean,
this
if you
example,
if you look at it unpainted, it looks like the statue I'm talking about. Like,
Yes.
imagine it's marble. Like,
yeah. But yeah, there's just something about that one. I feel nothing about it. I think it's like especially when we've just been like next to Angron, who's so fluid and there's a lot of motion, and this is just very boring. And I know that Gilliman has a reputation for being a bit boring, but
I don't think he's boring at all. But I'm a weirdo. I
he's
think he's got complexity, and that he's one of the few that shows doubts.
he's had his moments, shall we say?
Because like when he starts testing out the idea of the Codex Astartes, it's like this should only be guidelines. Because holy fuck, it would be a bad idea if they took this as gospel.
Mortarian's got... I'm going to put this. He's got very thick thighs.
Yeah, but I think that suits the whole, like, attrition fighter Death Guard thing. Like, they're kind of bulky, or they should be anyway.
But, like, in comparison to his torso and shoulders.
Yeah, I'm noticing it now that you say it.
Yeah.
That could be down to the pose kind of warping the armor a little bit.
I think it is forcing perspective a little bit here, like, when you're looking at it, so it makes them look more prominent than they actually are, but... Yeah, I'm not really... He's fine.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
mean,
not,
Zithio Gilliman has done Doom finishers and stuff where he's ripped out the heart of Corpheron and was just outside in the vacuum of space with a helmet on punching word bearers for a while during Cal's, so
Yeah, he's...
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. See, Magnus also suffers from big leg, tiny arm syndrome, but he has a little bit more reason to, since his arms are unarmored and his legs are very armored.
I think, honestly, I think that's a pretty good one.
This is another one that I do think, like, pictures of it don't do it justice. Like,
Actually, seeing it unpainted, you can pick up some more of the details in the face and stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah, let's find the unpainted one. Come on, there we go. Yeah, like, that's solid. Like... Astartes T-Rex syndrome. He does suffer from not having nipple horns, but I'm not going to begrudge any miniature designer for going,
Yeah.
can I not? They get in the way.
Yeah.
Horus, as I say, Horus, the rest of the model is fine, but yeah, he just has
He does have a...
bloke face. Like, he's not Horus, the War Master, he's bloke.
He kinda looks like that one guy from One Foot in the Grave.
Nicholas Lyndhurst?
Yeah. I think that's him. Just imagine him saying, I don't believe it.
Oh, for some reason, when you said 1 foot in the grave, and that's, is it
Oh,
Richard
wait, was that-
Wilson?
Maybe. I'm bad with it. Richard Wilson
so-
is the one
yeah.
people were saying, so yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
For some reason, my brain, when you said 1 foot in the grave, it went Only Fools and Horses, and I don't know why.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, I was thinking of Richard Wilson.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So, Horus looks like he's a brickie who drinks in a flat roof pub. Yeah, he's a flat nosed geezer. Again, looks slightly better unpainted, but this is the thing sometimes, you know, like, you can insinuate certain things with paint, and
You know what I think also isn't helping? How many of these bases aren't level? I'm looking at Lorgar now, and he's on a fucking he's on a like he's standing on an angle.
he is striking a real Tory power pose, isn't he?
Oh yeah, which you would expect from Lorgar, but like, I don't think it's helping photography of the models.
No, it does make them look a little awkward. He also suffers again from the thing where like he's got like a marine top half, but then the legs are very thin, and I just think that throws off the proportions a little bit.
Find it as much of a problem on this one as I did in others, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
I do like
Looks
the.
like a whingy bitch.
I mean it is Lorgar, so
What did I just say?
yeah.
Synonyms, Mr. Anderson.
Also, I feel like they give him too much of an old man face.
Yeah, like that seems more like a Corfadon face to me.
Yeah, exactly. The old "here are my bollocks, please kick them."
Well, Lorgar was always a bit.
It's not paid.
I wouldn't say a bit of a twink, but he was always not seen as a fighter as much as the rest of them. So you know.
Like I would actually buy him being a little bit more babyface than the others. Like, I'm not saying that's what he should be, but if they did that, I'd actually be fine. Like, it'd be like, yeah, okay. You know,
Like
a bit
if
of
I was going to do a Lorgar model, I probably would have had him reading from a book as if he's given a sermon.
make him into the nerd he is.
Yes.
Okay, I'd forgotten about Vulcan. Vulcan's pretty strong.
Yeah, I agree. I like the I don't know if it's a flamer or a melter that's built into his gauntlet. That's rad.
Yes. I mean, you would, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
And how he's just about to twat someone with a hammer.
Yeah. Again, I think this one's pretty strong.
Yeah, just strong one. Let's have a look at the unpainted. That's always fun.
I do hate the pitch black skin thing though. That drives me nuts.
Yeah. I would go for a more natural hue
Yeah.
were I to paint salamanders, but that is just me. Corax is one of those ones that I think is like half good.
Face sculpt is not great.
Yeah, he's got one of the rougher face sculpts we've got a close up.
Oh, I do like that he actually has the whip on his back. I was wondering.
But I do
the
really
whip's a
like
thing.
I do really like his armor design.
Yes.
And like the
His
the
armor
wings on his
design-
armor, like cool.
It feels like it follows, like you could see the lineage from Corax to Kavan Shrike.
Yeah, I like his pistol. It's fun. Like it's one where there's a lot of good elements, but it's just kind of let down by a few key ones. Like I don't think the composition of the whole thing like works super great.
I also like his gun. Again, it's weird.
Yeah.
I like the one thing I did like about one of the things I liked about the Horus Heresy stuff is like, oh yeah, Archaeotech guns. They're just fucking weird looking.
Yeah, give him a beaky helmet, and yeah, I'd work real good. Old Corax, you edgy motherfucker. I'm not going to allow myself to heal.
Yeah. Also, I became a shadow demon that can type thing.
Yeah. And yeah, here we
even
go.
Lorgar's like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with. I think Alfarius might be my favorite one.
I think that's. You're entirely correct, but that feels wrong to say because he's just a Marine. Like, he looks like a high-ranking Marine captain. It kind of sucks that he's the good one.
I think that the whole. I mean, the pose is just fucked, and that's in a good way. Like it's gruesome, and I just think it fits with what he's doing. And like he is way too ornate for literally any Alpha Legionnaire for any reason in my head. As I say, they should all just be in plain Mark IV
basic armor. Yeah.
If any of them possess, like, even having the Hydra on it is something that you shouldn't always expect.
Yeah.
But
it's a weird issue.
I 100% understand why not.
Oh, did the Word Raiders have a Contemptor model?
I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah, the Marigal tainted dreadnought.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sticking with my thing. I think
Oh boy.
Angron second best, but Alfarius best.
I'd put Lehman in there as well. No, not Lehman, Lion.
Yeah, the Lion's pretty good. Those three I'd say are right up there. Now I just want to have a quick look at the
yeah, look at the Word Raider stuff. It's been a while since I've looked too. Because I didn't know there was an Argyle Tell model.
Oh yeah, they did that a little bit ago.
Although it's more demonic than I would like. I don't know, I always feel like he had a bit more of a human look, but it was off in certain places.
Good. I enjoy how the website sucks an entire arse.
Yep.
Where are we? Is it painted or is it one of the ones? The image they use isn't. No, the Word Bearers one isn't painted.
It wasn't. That's not it.
That's a Word Bearers.
If you go to the Horus Heresy page, if you go to the Horus Heresy front page, and then there's a little link to Bearers of the Word, click on that.
Okay. Oh, the big mutant one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Completely forgotten that was the thing. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said it's a Contemptor. It was a Contemptor.
Yeah, it was a Contemptor at one point. This is another one where, like, I would like to see this painted differently.
With more colours. I get it, but also I don't know.
There's a few parts that I think don't really show off the sculpt particularly well.
Yeah.
I could not do better. I just want to make that clear.
No. Yeah.
But that's one of the things when you're showing off. Like,
I think if you added some more variations of colour into that, it would make some stuff pop more and make the details show up a bit more.
Or maybe had a better unpainted picture would also be helpful because there's just one and it's from a weird angle and you're like, no, I want to see like all the little details and stuff that you can't really make out.
Yeah, I knew they had the Galvar back and everything, but I hadn't seen that in Argyle Tal for some reason. Mind you, I've been out the looping with 40k for a while because I'm just tired.
This is 100% understandable. You know what,
hey Star Wars, hey Transformers, fuck you for the Transformers, by the way, that's entirely your fault.
I'm sorry. Should probably I need to properly show you the Megatron I got the other day.
Yes.
Leader class
T-Rex Megatron. He's a bit ropey. Yeah, well, Beast Wars.
I would have been quite upset if I'd have paid full price for him, I'll say that. But what I will say about him is it does mean you get a T-Rex Transformer that actually poses quite well.
Good.
And normally they don't. Like Grimlocks, all Grimlocks, just you can't pose them. Like in Dinosaur
I've got the Studio Series one now, and he poses fine.
You mean that you can raise him up slightly or raise him down slightly?
That's all I'd want to do with a T-Rex. Fuck you.
Exactly. But you can't really put the legs in any other pose than just standing straight down because otherwise he's completely unbalanced. Whereas you can on Megatron. You can actually position him in like full-on Jurassic Park style poses, which is great.
Good.
What was it? I was just gonna have one last look at one thing. What was it?
Okay.
I think it's just one of the
Oh,
just to show off one of my favorite models that I've. Why have I never
Oh.
seen this sniper guy? How
yeah,
did
I forgot
Vigilate?
about him.
I apparently his
This
existence
happens every time, I swear.
completely passed me by.
It's like when we remember. Well, no, we didn't. We knew that he existed, but we'd forgotten until we saw the Moritat again. We're like, oh yeah, the Edge Boy with the two fucking plasma guns and the checks on him and shit.
That was what I was actually looking for. 'Cause
Oh.
I fucking love him. There we go. Yeah, I've always just liked that. There's something so scrappy and very. I think partially
It's
because of how they.
it's the ramshackle armor that makes it.
It really makes me think, especially when with like the checks and stuff on him, he gives me big Rogue Trader vibes,
Yeah.
which shockingly I'm in favour of.
There is a separate gun option for him as well, isn't there?
There's one where he's got like
Volkite weapons or something, probably?
yeah, he's got like twin Volkites instead. There we go, Volkite Serpenta.
Mm. Yeah, no, the Moritat's rad.
Yeah. You know,
Matt, you've got enough models.
there's one thing that I've been meaning to do for my Blood Angel successors, which is to come up with a chapter master for them.
Oh, that's not a bad pick.
And to give him a special model.
Ooh, that's not a bad pick.
Part of me's kind of tempted to base him off this.
Yeah, I can see that working.
I'm not sure how I'd run him, because obviously the GW Fun Police make it so that you can't use anything, you know, everything is like, no, you can only run the exact build that we make a model of. And it's like...
Yeah.
Like, you know, I can chop hands off. I can do that. I am capable of this. I guess I could, like, sling a sword across his back and then modify one of the guns to be different, so it basically counts as, like, a combi weapon or something.
Yeah. I did just look at the Horus Heresy, I think it was on the front page again. Yeah, and the Legion upgrade kits, and I just saw the Sons of Horus Mark V helmets. Those are fun.
Oh, yeah, the new...
Or Mark 6, sorry.
Yeah, Mark 6. Yeah. So they're equivalent of beakies. Yeah, they're quite fun.
Yeah.
I should really like the Imperial
like,
Fist ones as well, because
I like having alternative beaky heads.
Yeah. Admittedly, just the alternate heads are just really good. Like the because I got the Blood Angels Legion upgrade kit just for using on stuff more than anything else. So like I've got a Librarian Dread, and I replaced the. I don't like the Death Mask thing. I replaced that with one of those heads, and I was like, "Yep, no, that was the right choice. They look fucking rad." And I do like how a lot of them, like, whilst you know they do have like bits and pieces on them that you know align them to a particular legion.
Yeah.
Most of them are quite easily removable, so if you want to use them for something else, it's definitely an option you have.
Why does the Mechanicum have a tentacle? What? Sorry, fucking what? Tentacle tank? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know what they're talking about. I will find it for you. I can never remember what it's called.
I mean, I can just go into the Mechanicus bit and have a look, I guess.
It's
not as big as I thought it was.
These things. Karaknos. With these, like, whatever these things are at the front.
Oh, I never thought of them as tentacles. Okay.
I mean, what it really is, oh, hey, we've just taken a look at the concept art that H.R. Giga did for Jodorowsky's Dune, and yes, we want to make that.
Also, it's kind of Art Deco front end, and yeah, no, I dig it.
I legit really like most of the Mechanicus stuff for Heresy. Like,
I don't know if it is supposed to be mechadendrites or not, honestly.
Like, I have long wanted an excuse to be able to use the Ursarax as something.
Oh god, those fucking things, yeah.
Like, if they didn't cost £44 for 3 of them, I would totally remove their heads and put grots on them and make them as like a Storm Boy thing for my grots. Because yeah, I like the Mechanicus's like style of things and like bringing back the old robot designs but updated. Yeah, no, solid stuff. Big
No,
fan.
the front mounted bit is a shock ram apparently. So it's
Okay.
not. Although it does fire, as I just found out, Karaknos radiological warheads.
All right, that's normal.
It's a missile tank.
Cool. Oh, yeah, I forget they have termites.
Yep.
Got
Classic.
termites. A special shout out for the Maser tank that they have.
Yes. The Ordinata stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always liked the Ordinata stuff when I looked at old Epic stuff.
Yeah.
Because they just have these huge tanks with like a sci-fi ray gun on top.
Yeah. I am a fan. Anyway, I should probably wrap up. That was like an extra half an hour of just waffling.
We could raid the hobby. Is playing Ghostwire.
Yes, excellent. The thing is straight out of Thunderbirds. Yes, very much so. I wonder why I like it. I say, looking longingly at that a Space 1999 Eagle that Shane sent into the PO box.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, so thank you everybody for hanging out and seeing the stream. Thank you very much.
And I want to see everyone jumping into that goddamn raid.
Yeah, everyone go say hey to Hobber. But yeah,
They are
thank
a very
you.
good egg, and they put up with our shit.
They do. But yeah, see you everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Longfang, for joining me at short notice as well.
No
Very much
bother.
appreciate it. You streaming tomorrow?
No.
Oh, okay. When are you next streaming?
It'll be Tuesday, and I have no idea what I'll be streaming yet. It's fine.
Well, if you need a hand, you know where to.
I'll
where
let
to
you
ask.
know.
Yeah. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. See you soon.
Goodbye.